Cougar Nation. Time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Prosser.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth.
Rise and shine, Googans, go time on a Tuesday morning. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday, and we are lined up with that big honking horn and ready to get going. I enjoy these owners' meetings where the coaches get together. It's all kinds of news trickles out of various parts around the NFL, and there's some interesting league-wide news. You get comments on rules changes that are coming. There are hot button issues that you kind of read into some storylines. This is the one that intrigues me the most outside of some Jaguars related things. And I definitely got to get into this whole Travis Hunter storyline and how I think it's just gotten misconstrued. And based on what Liam Cohen said yesterday, it just furthers that belief that I have that it's been misconstrued. And I think we pointed it out at the point of being misconstrued, but yet somehow it became established fact. But more on that in a second. No, the one lingering gotta have that coffee. The one lingering storyline that's hanging out there, and it's coming. It's been a rough year for players associations at the top. There's, both MLB and NFL have gone through changes at the top of the Players Association. Is scandalous in both cases. So you got to get the Players Association's approval, but at the end of the day, and the machine that is the NFL, if the powers that be determine something is a good money-making idea, then the players ultimately follow suit, or we'd still be playing 12 games. But they announced the Super Bowls down the road. We already know that it's Atlanta, not this year, but next year is Atlanta. Or maybe it is the 2027 game, 27 or 28, and then the following they've given to Vegas, which sounds like a good idea to me. But the Atlanta Super Bowl, which has been announced for February in Atlanta, does not have a date affixed to it, which is out of norm for Super Bowl designations. Typically, city gets awarded the Super Bowl. It goes on the calendar, Sunday, February 4th, Sunday, February 11th, whatever that Sunday is. It goes on there when the announcement comes out. Yet, that Super Bowl in Atlanta, 2 away, is lingering out there. There's no date stamped on it, to the point that the city of Atlanta is like, hey, what's up? We kind of do other things as well. It's a lot of hotel space. It's a lot of infrastructure needs. Well, the popular opinion, the loud whisper, is that the reason behind that is the prospect of an 18-game regular season schedule is on the forefront for the league and the management. It's coming. The hardships on the players, that's for the players and the organizations to decide. For me, as a fan, all for it. E.T., good morning on a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
What's up, I said, Jeffrey?
Would you? Is there a reason not to want an 18-game schedule?
Man, run me all 18, please.
Yeah, I can't. Like, I know there will be some people that will voice opposition, I suppose.
It's not a football fan.
I can't. I mean, I see no objectionable reason when I see 18-game schedule to not go, whoopee. Good. Give me another one. Give me one more week to catch up. Give me one more week to hold on. And especially, and I would assume this is the case, especially if it corresponds with one less preseason game, which I know doesn't offer the wear and tear and the toil on the body that a regular season game does. Many of those guys who play the big, important regular season minutes don't play much at all in the preseason. I get it. But the 18-game schedule, I'll stop short of calling it a formality, and it may be fought off for another cycle, but the 18-game regular season schedule is coming. And kind of out of all of the emerging storylines that are flying, each market has its own individual local questions. But out of all of that, piecing together that one, that the Super Bowl in Atlanta does not yet have its date announced, which is way out of character for the Super Bowl game and planning, and that coincides with this desire for the league to move to an 18-game regular season schedule. So that, again, for me, that's great news. My hope would be, quite honestly, that you would just start the season a week earlier. So go ahead and keep the February date. I don't need to play into March. And we're all so hungry for football by the time we get into mid-August. Be nice to go back to just opening up on Labor Day weekend. Be fun. I would imagine they would keep the start date and just extend it. You also run into this, although I don't guess it matters much if the game is mid to late January or early to mid-February. It's cold in some of these games in the playoffs, man. These teams, the Patriots and the Bills, the Steelers and the Ravens, the Chiefs and the Broncos, cold in those places, man. As an AFC warm weather team, let's play a little bit earlier. I'm fine with that. So lots to sort through from the NFL owners meetings. A lot of fun. And when we come back on the other side, this, I think, kind of misconstruing of the Travis Hunter storyline that got a little bit of pushback, not aggressively, but just in his answer, it doesn't scream the narrative that we've been gulping up in guarding Travis Hunter and how he is going to be utilized by the Jaguars this year. So signs pointing in both ways, by the way, but not in one way, which it kind of feels like has just been, announced by the fan base and the media in some cases. It is amazing, and to be honest with you, it's a baseball blessing when your team gets off to a good start versus a bad start. Major League Baseball season is a long haul, man. It's 162 games. You are going to have more than your share of ups and downs. You just hope there's more up than down. The Braves last year started 0-7, and it was the most passive, weak, beta baseball effort that a team could give. They went out west. They started with the Padres and Dodgers. They lost all 7, and they showed everyone who they were. And I said it at the time. You don't start like this. You don't go 0-7 with just like completely unready. You don't bounce back from that. That's who you are, weak. And true to form, Braves got off to an awful start, 0-7. I think they were 5-16 or 6-15 and went on to lose 86 games. It was an awful year. The offseason was just one drip of bad news after the other, especially when it comes to the pitching staff. Arm after arm after arm goes down. But here we are nearly through the first rotation. We've had starters 1, 2, 3, and 4 go for Atlanta. They have opened the season with a much friendlier beginning than a year ago. Granted, going out west at any point of the season is tough. At San Diego, at LA to start a year ago, it was too tough for the Braves to manage, both baseball-wise and mentally. This year, they get 6 at home to start against the Kansas City Royals and Oakland A's. Not bad teams, not bottom feeders, teams that many are anticipating to break through. And so far, through the first 4 games, the Braves pitching staff has given up like 4, 5, 6 runs. So they've been really good so far. Last night it was Bryce Elder. Braves got some runs early. Bottom line, they're off to a 3-1 start now. They play Oakland again today and tomorrow at home. Then they go out west. They hit the road for the first time. But just to get you engaged in the season and excited and standings check and box score watch, getting your team off to a good start is just so much more engaging than stumbling out of the gates. So you got home games here for the Braves. It's more like you can't lose these games at home to the Royals and the A's. And so far, so good. 3-1. We'll see how they finish it off. But unlike this time, last year where I just knew the Braves were 0 and whatever, I didn't so much bother look at the standings until certainly deep. But when your team's 3-1, playing pretty decent, you decide to go ahead and take a peekaboo. And here's what jumped out at me. I'll just come right out the gates with a Dailies double take. Brought to you by, the pure deliciousness waiting for you this morning at your local Dailies. Hit that deli, and here's what you do. You're going to order breakfast. Go ahead and get 2 for, I believe, $7.99, piled high. Get some fresh coffee. Go ahead and get that sub for lunch. You have to come back. Throw a sandwich in there.
Get that chicken sandwich.
Plan ahead. He likes the chicken sandwich. I don't know if y'all know that. No, here's my double take. We're only 4 games into the season. And just about, I think, in fact, the weather has cooperated. Every team has played at least 4 games. And 2 teams have played 5 games. But still, very, very infancy of the baseball season. 4 games into a 162-game season. And 4 games in, how many undefeated teams do you think there are, E.T., through just 4 games?
The fact that you're asking this, I'd probably say none of them.
Yeah, 0.
Yeah.
That's way out of character. I wonder if this is the earliest, or where this ranks as the earliest in a season that there's nobody left who's undefeated. Dodgers lost last night. That was their first of the year. But nobody undefeated. How many winless teams do you think there are?
Ooh, I'd probably say, I don't know, at least 10?
1.
Oh.
The Oakland A's, who the Braves beat last night. It's been a tough start for Oakland, man. They went to Toronto, who was in the World Series last year. They got swept. Now they're off to Atlanta, who were the opposite of the World Series last year, but nonetheless, a better ball club than 2025 showed. So, yeah, the A's are the only defeated, I guess, team in baseball. They're the only 0-4 team. The NL East, which the Braves and Marlins and Mets call home. The Marlins, Mets, Braves, and Nats. The Nats have a new manager, Blake Butera, okay? And they may be coming and looking for him from Fredericksburg High School and getting him for truancy. 33 years old. He's the youngest manager since the early 70s, and he doesn't look a day over 22, man. But he's got the Nats off to a 3-1 start. So Marlins, Mets, Nats, Braves, all 3-1. And, Phillies 1-3. That's a shame. I hate to see that for those Phillies. All right, let's take our first time out. We got a lot more to pour through as we get you ready for really the draft. We went through a 7-round mock yesterday. I stumbled across another 3-round mock. That's the first 100 picks. The Jags have 4 of those. I'll let you know where they landed there. And Liam Cohen on the expectations and plans for Travis Hunter. Wait, what? I thought we knew. Full-time defense. More when we return.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, intelligent sports talk with an attitude.
She loved Cole.
Hey, sorry.
That is awful.
It's a Jack speech at J1A.
You got me.
1010XL.
I did mumble one word.
Meet John and Ben Lupo, first and second generation owners of Jacksonville's Beards Diamonds.
We can do things that these corporate stores cannot do. Make decisions on the spot. Our pricing is better than anybody else's. We do not do commissions.
We really try to keep it a family environment, relaxed. We're not trying to sell you what we want. We're trying to listen to what you want.
In fact, don't be surprised if you end up spending less at Beards than you had budgeted, because they're going to teach you how to buy a diamond like a dealer buys and show you how to buy smart.
If we can save the consumer money, we're all about that. If we can achieve the same look, the same quality, and for them to spend less, that's what Beards is built on.
Why pay more if you don't have to?
Dad always taught me from day one is you got to look at the diamond. You can't just buy off of paperwork. Rather than us just saying, hey, this one's $7,000, the other one's $10,000, we're going to tell the consumer why this one's $7,000 and why this is $3,000 less, but almost looks identical.
Don't overpay at the Wall Street-owned corporate chain. Get the transparency and value you deserve at Beards at St. John's Town Center.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Train your putt with pitch-perfect pointers from the pros and Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser on Brunch with the Tour. Tuesday morning at 8:30, teed up by Clearwater Irrigation on 1010XL.
Quick question. Is your plumbing company run by plumbers or by people who've never held a wrench? At Holland Sons Plumbing, the owners are plumbers themselves. We're family-owned, veteran-operated, and built by people who understand the work. No corporate nonsense, no boardrooms, no suits. Right now, we're hiring service plumbers and residential new construction plumbers here in Jacksonville. If you want steady work, a team that's got your back, and owners who know the job because they've done it, give Holland Sons a look. Holland Sons Plumbing. Local, family, real.
Here's hoping for a raise the roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Whether you're undertaking a major home renovation or just a simple repair request, American Electrical is your 5-star Jacksonville-based electrician to get the work done right. Experienced design building department working seamlessly with their electrical contracting department to help you create beautiful lighting spaces and electrical plans that make your house flow. And remember, with American Electrical, it's wired right at a fair price. Call American Electric at 737-7770. Look for that red, white, and blue eagle on the side of their truck, and you'll know it's American Electrical.
SportsForecaster.com has all the data you need to project tomorrow's winners. Register for free and track the performance of all your favorite players and teams, including all your fantasy team picks and prospects. Sports Forecaster has the most detailed player profiles on the web, precise depth charts, every transaction, every injury, every news update. No ranting or raving, no preening or barstool bluster. At SportsForecaster.com, you get the timely info you need for every game. SportsForecaster.com. Sign up for free today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
I saw Sean McVay at the league meetings was asked about Liam Cohen. And the Rams are never going to miss an opportunity to take credit for what the Jaguars are doing. It's kind of how I interpreted it. Oh, I see a lot of what the Rams do there. Certainly, he's a great coach. He did this, that, and the other. Cohen is the first and only coach to take a team with 4 or less wins and then win 12 or more in his first season there, and certainly is establishing his roots. Got to follow up. Big year this year. I mean, last year ended disappointingly. It's exciting, and as much progress as was made, it's hard to be critical, right? They were terrible the year before. We saw an incredible emergence in the offense in particular. What was it, 33 points they averaged the last 7 games? I mean, they were humming and rolling, and it was a great year. They held on to win a division title against the hardest charging team that a playoff race has seen in years. Don't forget what Houston did to finish the season. Ended prematurely, quite frankly. Game at home against the Bills that could have, should have, would have won. But certainly the league is taking note of what Cohen is developing here. Kind of coach he is, the results that he's gotten, the work he has done with Trevor and the offense. So there is certainly plenty of reason to be optimistic. James Gladstone and Liam Cohen had a press conference at the end of the year. And in that press conference, they were asked about Travis Hunter. And in no way, shape, or form did they definitively say he's going to be a full-time cornerback next year. Yet, about a week later, as the rest of the NFL's, observers and columnists really went through the press conference and take a snippet or this thought and make their own decisions, somehow it became like reported 2 weeks later as a national story with really no update provided in between that postseason presser and then this becoming what many of you out there have determined as fact. I've not gotten to that point yet, and that is what? That Travis Hunter's going to be a full-time cornerback this year. Maybe. I think that's what the Jaguars would tell you. There is at least an alteration to Travis Hunter's practice schedule. Liam Cohen said that yesterday. Again, it's been a work in progress trying to figure out. And last year they put him almost exclusively on the offensive side of the ball because there was more to learn there. So when you see him go from almost exclusively on the offensive side of the ball to a more mixed bag of reps, I don't think it means he's leaving, the offense to the point of being a, quote, full-time cornerback. But we did learn that when Travis Hunter is cleared to return to the practice field this spring, he'll be spending more time each day taking reps on both sides of the ball. It's a change from last year when he spent the bulk of OTAs and minicamp on offense. He practiced defense at one of the 4 OTAs that were open to the media and also flipped to defense for the last few periods of the final minicamp practice. I think we're going to blend the offseason schedule with him a little bit better than we did last year. Cohen said yesterday it was more like focusing per day on one side of the ball as we did it in season where he was much more back and forth on both sides of the ball throughout the day. That might be a little bit more where we're trending, and that makes sense. Cohen said he's not sure whether Hunter, who suffered the season-ending right knee injury, will be medically cleared in time for OTAs. Those begin in May. But he's, quote, very well ahead of where things are progressing and where he's supposed to be. And I know the docs and athletic trainers feel really good about him. Did have his best game offensively in his final game, but it was such a beatdown by the Rams that it felt kind of garbage timey, didn't it? But 8 for 104 in his first NFL touchdown came in what ended up being his final game, hurt his knee in practice after that Rams game. Finished 28 catches, 300 yards. Also had and that touchdown also had 15 tackles, 3 pass breakups, played 67% of the offensive snaps and 36% of the defensive snaps until his injury. A lot has changed since Travis Hunter got hurt. A lot. Primarily, Jacoby Myers joined the offense. Parker Washington emerged with the opportunity, and suddenly that offensive side of the ball seems a lot more like a strength. At the same time, the cornerback position didn't suffer. We didn't lose starters. I mean, Newsome, I guess. To be quite honest, and maybe in part because of his ability to play both, if you were evaluating like the deepest position groups for the Jaguars, I'm not sure it's not receiver and cornerback, E.T.
Definitely those two.
Right? And then you've got Hunter who can go back and forth either way. So I'm assuming that depending on the temperature of the game, right, how the game is going, what you need from each, you have that Swiss Army knife there that you can utilize in either situation. But the re-signing of Monteric Brown, again, I feel like every year about this time we forget about Jarian Jones and the impact that he can make. The Jags did pick up the 5th-year option on Anton Harrison. That makes sense. I would be surprised if Walker Little is on the roster when the season begins. You got to find a trade partner for him somewhere. Dump him for a salary dump. But when you committed to Van Lannon, it's time to get some new guys into that locker room. So I would be surprised if Walker Little is a Jaguar, whether it's a draft day or later in the offseason, however it goes down. But I think you get a 6th-rounder for him right now. You send the paperwork into the NFL as quickly as you could. Just my thought. But Harrison, they will pick up that 5th-year option, and that would seem to make a lot of sense. First-rounder who got a grittiness, a toughness about him, and there's going to be some more shuffling on that offensive line. Maybe, Maybe not the starting five as it sits on opening day, but certainly your top pieces of depth are going to change. Walker Little's going to be gone. I bet you Doga gets got. And so now you turn to Milam and you turn to some other young developmental players who you got to get up to speed real quick. All right, I mentioned we did a 7-round mock draft yesterday. That was, I think, ESPN and Matt Miller. And so if the Jags just stay, there's a couple things about that mock draft. They, in those first 4 picks at top 100, they didn't address the beefy side of the football at all. No O or D lineman. Now they loaded up in that mock draft. After that, I'd be surprised if the first 4 picks don't bring either an offensive or defensive lineman. That would surprise me. I forget the positions. E, do you remember? It was a linebacker was the first pick. They took
it was a linebacker.
Took a running back with one of those picks. I think it was a corner and a safety.
Yes.
So a corner, a safety, a running back, and a linebacker, I don't think that'll make up the position groupings of the first 4 picks. But I will say this. I think the Jaguars are in a good enough spot roster-wise that they can go best available player. And the need among those positions is small enough that if you got one guy who is 6-8 spots ahead, even if it's not maybe what we think would be the most needful position, I think they've got the freedom maybe to go in that direction.
Been hearing a lot about like safety. I don't know how early they plan on taking a safety. I don't know how I feel about that now that I sit on it. We got Antonio Johnson, who's emerging. Had 5 interceptions last year. We got Eric Murray, who's that veteran that we need, and
Caleb Ransaw.
And Ransaw, we don't know what we got in that.
But there's the other side if we don't know. I've kind of come back to we probably do need a young developmental safety that's going to take over for Eric Murray in a year or 2.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
But how early do we go get that guy?
I think this is what's going to happen when you don't pick until 56, and then you get 4 picks between 56 and 100.
The sense of urgency?
I just think it's going to be the best player.
Okay.
If the best player is a guard, I think they're going to take him. Significantly. Now, there's also this. There's nuanced need. I promise you. We can sit here and say they don't sit down there and think they're the same everywhere. Not exactly, but at least they're close enough and coming off 13 wins that they can afford to do a couple of things. They can afford to trust and take who they think is the best player. Outside of quarterback or kicker or punter, you could live with any of those decisions. And 2, and here's another thing. I do not believe that the draft's going to come and go and the Jags are going to pick in those 11 spots that they sit in right now.
Oh, they're going to move
They're
and
going to be
shake.
some movement. When you got all those moves, they're going to be a move up or a move back or move to next year. That's going to be happening as well. So that was just some highlights from yesterday's 7-round mock. Here is a 3-round mock draft because first-round mock drafts don't do us any good, do they?
Draft talk.
So let's just skip through it would now be one of the biggest upsets in draft history if Fernando Mendoza isn't the number 1 pick. It's just period, end of story. So, where to Ty Simpson? And then Carson Beck seems to be settling as the 3rd best prospect, as the 3rd quarterback drafted. And I think that's fair when you look at his resume and what he accomplished. Just took by the way, Miami's had a lot of good teams, and they've just been missing something. The quarterback ought to get some credit. Despite what his stat sheet may read for individual games, I get some credit for getting them into a national title game.
Absolutely.
They haven't been going there. Not with Cam Ward, the number 1 pick. I missed Miami in that playoff run. But anyway, let's just get down to the Jaguars, who, again, don't pick until number 56 overall. Ty Simpson, by the way, the quarterback in this mock draft, there's a trade up. Pittsburgh gets him with the last pick of the first round. They passed him, I guess, with that 20-something pick that they have. But anyway, let's go down to 56. And the Jaguars' first pick, we see linebacker again. This time it's Deontay Lawson of Alabama. I do notice right in that general area, Anthony Hill Jr., a linebacker, goes right after the Jags pick in this mock. You've got Caleb Tiernan, an offensive tackle from Missouri, goes a couple of picks later. And Zion Young, an edge from Missouri. So all those positions and players, I guess, could be in play when we go to round 3, where the Jaguars have 3 picks. The first one comes up at 81. They go D lineman from Missouri, a guy named Chris McClellan. Then they go safety again. Genesis Smith, I've seen his name, when you look at these mocks and you get into round 3 and this projection of safety that seems to be kind of a league-wide assumption. There's a safety, Genesis Smith from Arizona at number 88. And then with the 100th and final pick, they go wide receiver from Mississippi State, Brennan Thompson. I think one of those first 4 picks is going to be a running back. I think that is the most questionable, maybe on the team. I mean, you could throw D-line, interior, you could throw that in there, but the running back, the lack of anything proven. Say what you want about ETN. If he plays 17, he's going to get you 1,100 yards and
13 of them things,
6
man.
to 10 touchdowns, on average. So there is that. All right, let's take a quick timeout. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Now, another classic moment in Jags history.
It is picked up by Rayshawn Jenkins. That is going to be a touchdown. The Jags are going to win it.
1010XL.
Are you kidding me?
Home of the Jaguars.
Stop letting high-interest debt weigh you down. Pay it all off in days with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan. It's a completely hassle-free way to cash out your home equity with no appraisals, no paperwork, no waiting. Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan uses AI-driven technology to get you approved for cash in as little as 1 day with a rate that's at a 3-year low. One client got $100,000 approved in under 24 hours, wiped out all their credit cards, started a home improvement project, and cut their monthly expenses by $1,500. Call Loan Pronto now and see how much cash you can get. No hard credit pull up front. Imagine, this time next week, you could be credit card debt-free. Loan Pronto, A-rated by the BBB, with nearly 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. That's 999-1508 or loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781 on approved credit, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Jacksonville, get ready. April 6th, the Florida Theater presents Leonid and Friends. This 11-piece band brings the sound of Chicago to life. Horns, vocals, all the energy. Hear favorites from Chicago, Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder, and more. One night only, April 6th. Get your tickets now at floridatheater.com.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
David Lane here, and once again, I'm happy to share news of my success with back and knee surgeries at Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. Whatever it is that's bothering you, take it from me. Simply set an appointment today at Southeast Orthopedic Specialist and let them help you get back to normal life. I'm certainly glad I did.
Relieve pain and get back to life. SOS. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental, with light sedation for cleaning and deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, located in Bartram Park.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to floridahomeac.com/careers to find out more.
Hey, David again with Royal Pest Services. Termites, chinch bugs, roaches. It's their time of year to shine. preventative maintenance is a heck of a lot cheaper than treating an active infestation. Visit RoyalPestServices.com to schedule your free estimate.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back here on the drill. Final four teams get to exhale, relax, just for a couple of days. What a great Final Four this is, man. UConn, Venerable, Illinois, Upstart, and then two heavyweights. It has just been pounding opponents into submission really since the beginning of the year. Arizona and Michigan on one side, UConn and Illinois on the other. Michigan, you'll be happy to know, ET, is the betting favorite to win it all.
Yes, sir.
If you're following the bracket challenge here for the drill, it's down to this. It's between me and E. And if Arizona wins, E hits that wheel. And if Michigan wins, I'm in trouble. That's basically what it boils down to. But it has been a fantastic beginning. We're waiting on this second weekend's numbers to come in. I can imagine that Duke UConn TV rating is going to be through the roof as it bled into, evening on CBS. But understand how well they did out the gates through the first weekend. The tournament averaged 10 million. That was up 7% from last year. Thursday's opening round games were up almost 10% from 2025. The second round, that was Saturday, Sunday, the first weekend, not this past weekend, averaged 11 million viewers. That's the most watched second round since 1993. Sunday's early primetime window, this was last week, coming off the first week. St. John's, Kansas, and Iowa, Florida drew 19.7 million viewers, the highest for an opening weekend window. Iowa's upset of Florida seem over 5 million folks. So despite the fewer Cinderellas and despite the doom and gloom of the state of college basketball, Nate Oates just every day takes a blowtorch to that. Things look pretty healthy. And now you have this terrific Final Four, but it will be Michigan, who is installed as the favorite, which is not good by me. Then there's this dude, Will Wade. This is quite the story. Will Wade's the coach we told you about, left LSU in disgrace, fired with cause by the NCAA, had to sit out of coaching, came back to McNeese State for a couple of years, parlayed that into NC State, went to NC State and Raleigh last year, just took the job, took them to the NCAA tournament, told him he was staying, could just, they were his future, and then LSU came calling, the same coach that they made gave the walk of shame out of town just 4 or 5 years ago, and a coach, by the way, who didn't do anything spectacular. He had arrow pointing up for LSU when he was there. It's not like they were going to the Final Four. Will Wade met the media yesterday, if that means anything. If you believe anything that's coming out of his mouth, he said what you would think were all the right things as he got reintroduced at LSU, kicking off his second stint. He certainly left the program with a black eye first time around. But now this is a different LSU program he's stepping back into. Resources, commitment, institutional alignment. You've got Kim Mulkey in that LSU program on the women's side when you've got Lane Kiffin and the mountain of gold that you threw at him. So now he feels all the boxes are checked to establish a perennial winner. But if you're LSU, that's the best guy to do it, huh? He's the best young coach out there. I think there's a better chance of this going up in smoke than we see Will Wade climbing a ladder and cutting down nets in March. But we shall see. I mean, sometimes you go back to your ex. Occasionally, it results in a satisfying relationship, and really, mostly not. Make no mistake, Will Wade said yesterday, this is home. I wasn't born in Louisiana, but Louisiana's home for me and my family. We're coming back to make history. We're going to make history one way or the other. Well, those are those certainly would be true words. Yankees went 5 for 5 on the automated ball strike calls yesterday. It's not a good look for some umpires. Some are doing much worse than others. But the Yankees won all 5 of their challenges during last night's loss to the Mariners. It's the first loss of the year for the Yankees. Aaron Boone, pleased with the keen eye of his batters. Really good job by the guys when you have that kind of success rate. It's not going to be like that every night. 5 for 5, man. Ump shouldn't miss 5 calls in a game. It's right there. Especially because, as I said, they're cheating, man. They're squeezing that box out and give them a little extra edge. I'm going to stand by that. Nod, nod, wink, wink. Jeff Passan from ESPN looked at the first weekend of results from the ABS. Now, they've been doing this. They've tested this for years in the minor leagues. If you haven't watched Major League Baseball yet, you're now allowed to challenge balls and strikes. If you're a hitter, you have to do it immediately. You got like 2 seconds to do it. You tap the top of your helmet. If you see a hitter do that, it means he says, nope, that wasn't a ball, or nope, that wasn't a strike. Catchers or pitchers can do it as well. That's it. You can't do it from the dugout. You can't do it from out in the outfield. The batter or the pitcher or catcher has to do it. And primarily, when it comes to the pitcher-catcher part, it's the catcher. So far, in the 47 games through the weekend, 94 calls were overturned. Some were egregious, others millimeters. But based on consensus, and I kind of hinted at this, the seamless integration into the broadcast, the in-stadium apparently for the fans, not only does ABS work, it makes the game better. It does. It relieves that last bit of ugh from the game. At least now you can rectify, in some cases, near misses. Now, there are skeptics and holdouts, and they remain just as there was with the pitch clock, quite frankly, and that's been a wonderful addition. If the system is as good and accurate as the league says, doesn't it make sense ultimately for it to just call the balls and strikes? You see where we're headed here, right? You're going to put an umpire back there. You're going to give each team the ability to challenge it. If you're going to do that, why stop there? Just let it call the balls and strikes. Then you don't have to waste a challenge. Then there is no delay at all. That's basically what you're doing now. You're letting the box call balls and strikes if they ask it to. But now you got to pay a toll to ask it to. And I'm not sure how often you're going to want to or be able to do that. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday on the Drill. Oh, Catlin's like us, man. They're a behemoth. Been around for a little bit longer, over 100 years. Downtown 2nd and Main online, WilliamCatlin.com. A football fix, and the notebook is loaded when we return.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
This is your VSIN Action Update. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Atlanta Braves today hosting the Athletics after a 4-0 shutout win over the A's yesterday. Jose Suarez for the Braves today, $1.56 favorite, 9 over the total at Truist Park. Shane McClanahan on the mound for the Rays today at American Family Field against the Brewers. Brandon Woodruff for Milwaukee, minus 136, 7.5 under the total. In college baseball, Florida State a $4.25 favorite over the Stetson Hatters. Stetson 3-1. Coming up in the PGA Tour this week, it's the Valero Texas Open at TPC San Antonio. Tommy Fleetwood is the 14-1 favorite. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Jacksonville, you're on the clock. When your oil change is due, don't waste your pick sitting at a dealership. At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, there's no appointment needed. Just pull in, stay in your car, and in 15 minutes, you're done. That's a smart pick. With convenient locations, a 4.7-star national rating, and named #1 quick lube for customer service by Forbes, Valvoline is the easy choice. Make the right call. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, your first-round pick for service.
Did you know that an annual coating inspection can extend the life of your building by years? Catching early signs like hairline cracks, fading, and moisture intrusion helps prevent costly repairs down the road and keeps your property looking its best. Our team at Performance Painting helps you stay ahead of maintenance with professional inspections and long-lasting coating solutions. Protect your building, protect your budget. Go to performance-painting.com to schedule a free inspection. Performance Painting. Repair, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting. Throw your rifle and rod in the truck every Saturday morning.
This could be really special.
Go hunting and fishing with Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Walls on the Nimnicht Outdoors Show. Saturday mornings from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Frank Frangie here. Madness is back, and Nimnicht Buick GMC is bringing the excitement with Shoot for Loot. This month only, when you purchase any new or used vehicle from Nimnicht Buick GMC, you'll get a chance to take a shot and win $1,000 cash. That's right, $1,000 cash in your pocket with one shot. And the winning doesn't stop there, because when you shop at Nimnicht Buick GMC, you're getting savings and selection. Nobody does a better job. I've been buying my cars at Nimnicht forever, and I promise you I trust them. Go visit the showroom off Phillips Highway. And remember, nobody but Nimnicht. GMC, we are professional grade.
What Jacksonville Jaguars player has scored the most touchdowns?
Southern Oak Insurance is proud to continue offering coverage statewide. Financial stability makes Southern Oak Insurance a wise choice for your homeowner's insurance needs. Log on to southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
With 81 touchdowns scored in his career, Maurice Jones-Drew is the all-time touchdown leader for the Jaguars. Fred Taylor is second with 70.
Southern Oak Insurance.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, we're back here on the drill. Down the stretch they come for the NBA's MVP race, and both Victor Wembanyama and SGA added again last night. JJ Redick's trying to tell me, hey, man, don't forget about Luka.
You mean LeBron's triple-double didn't help him any?
LeBron had a triple-double last night. They played like the Washington Generals, I believe.
They did.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, the Wizards. I thought that said the Generals. Yeah.
Might as well have been.
Yeah. Don't get me talking about my Atlanta Hawks. Now 16-2 in their last 18. Beat the Celtics last night.
That's a big win,
man. Two of the last three wins were Detroit and Boston. They've been red hot trying to hold on to that 5 or 6 spot and avoid the play-in. But more on that. We got brunch for the tour coming up a little bit later this morning. The tour is at the Valero Texas Open. There are a few big names splashed in there. The name that jumps out at me is practice swing guys back. Colin Morikawa, who we last saw wincing in pain and airlifted off the 11th tee at the Players when his back clinched up there on a practice swing. No, practice swing there, round 1. Life flighted him. He's good now. He's in the field, but Tommy Fleetwood, Ludwig Oberg, who was playing good golf before he took a couple weeks off here. Russell Henley's always dangerous. Jordan Spieth. You've got Brooks Koepka is in the field. We're kind of tracking Brooks Koepka. Oh, that major's coming. The former LIV guys current and former LIV guys are an interesting part of the storyline. There's Koepka, who always plays great in the majors, and he's made the jump from the LIV back to the PGA Tour. Jon Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau playing off in the wilderness in the dark of night where we don't pay any attention, but have played good golf on the LIV Tour. They've kind of been dominating there. So getting all those guys up to speed and playing great golf, the Masters is set up to be a absolutely fantastic one. Speaking of, we've got a fantastic football fix for you right now. E.T., fire up the band. It's brought to you by the Julington Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly, and I'll see you at the creek, the Julington Creek Golf Club. It's good enough for me. Nobody loves golf more than I do. All right, I saw this. This was bound to come. We've been talking about this for years. And a future 50 years from now, we'll see where they compare. The NFL has announced plans to develop a professional flag football league. Launch timeline for the new league is expected to align with the 2028 Olympics, but a partnership with Tomorrow Sports to develop and operate professional flag football league for men and women. As the flag football movement continues its explosive global growth, a professional flag league completes the pathway for elite athletes to compete at every level of the game, from youth to high school and college. This is a terrific idea. Absolutely. There are a lot more kids that would have grown up playing flag football more and longer than they did tackle football. It's a fun watch, flag football. Now, I could see a world of flag football where you emerge as the second or third most watched sport. Now, I'm not saying start the league and it's there tomorrow. I'm saying start the league and talk to me in 30 years. That'll be graveside for me, by the way, but leave some flowers. Maybe not. So, yeah, it makes total sense. Not surprised at all to see the NFL move to capitalize on the popularity of flag football. Do you think it's like a coincidence that we're seeing high-profile NFL players put on that flag football platform? Some by their payday, others just, they've been playing flag football at the Pro Bowl. They just had these Fanatics games. We had the U.S. flag football versus the flag football stars themselves recently. We got flag football in the Olympics. Yeah, I see what we're doing. Jags pick up the fifth-year option on tackle Anton Harrison. It makes sense. He continues to be, I think, a real solid right tackle, and I believe the Jaguars would agree with that. And at least they won't have, a Devin Lloyd mess on their hands. Kyle Shanahan said the quiet part out loud at the league meetings yesterday. It was, how fired up are you to start the season in Australia? He looked at him. Fired up? You're not fired up. They play twice internationally. Here are two cities, two arch division rivals who are about an hour apart plane ride, flying all the way across the world to play in Australia. Make it make sense. Hey, NFL, send the Titans Colts over there. Let them show you, Australia, what we're all about. And then Shanahan was like, well, you make the best of it. But no, it's not good. Why would you want to do that? The Ravens, this one's rich. When it comes to agreeing to a trade, a big, massive trade, all but announcing it, the league dominoes falling in other places, then rescinding said trade and instead going and sign the free agent defensive end that a lot were targeting. Now, the Ravens just chalk that up as slow news cycle. Team president Sashi Brown, with a straight face, said the rescinding of the Max Crosby trade won't negatively affect the team's reputation, and he chalked up the criticism to a, quote, slow news cycle. Okay. Sure, that's what it was. It was a slow news cycle. The Browns are admitting that Deshaun Watson is going to get every chance to be the QB1 in Cleveland. That would be the right move, because QBs 2 and 3 and 4 are not good. Deshaun Watson's way better than any of them, if there's anything left, and that's a serious question. Hard Knocks, they're pulling out all the stops. We got to save this franchise, and I don't know if this helps. I don't think it matters if you feature the defending Super Bowl champ or if you feature the Packers or the Dolphins or anyone else, but Hard Knocks going to go with the Seahawks, then the Patriots. Two teams that were in last year's Super Bowl, and we'll get the up-close and personal look. Colts talking shop at the owners' meetings, and the GM there, Chris Ballard, says it's possible Anthony Richardson stays with the Colts in 2026. The Vikings have picked up the fifth-year option on receiver Jordan Addison, who's been very talented, but he's going to run into some issues away from the field as well. And the Rams admit that they explored trading Devontae Adams and then decided against it. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. It's brought to you by the Home Course at Jointa Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly, and I'll see you on the Home Course. Hickin' Arrival and more your way next. Honk that big honking horn. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, the NBA is on 1010XL.
With 8 games left to go in their season, Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic look to rally in the Valley against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
Tonight at 7 on 1010 AM.
Hi, I'm Amber Frangie. By now, you've heard the story. How I heard about how much weight some of my dad's friends at the radio station lost with Awaken 180, so I wanted to try it myself. Well, the truth is, it's really incredible. I just met with my Awaken 180 coach, and I've now lost more than 150 pounds. That is a real number, not an exaggeration. Some of you may think, wow, if she lost that much, how much had she gained? Well, that's a story for another day. But what I can tell you is Awaken 180 has changed my life, and maybe saved my life. I thought I might have been at a point of no return, but with Awaken 180, you never are. There's no medications, no fad diets, just a coach you meet with weekly who you can trust, a meal plan that makes sense, and that you'll enjoy. It's honestly a miracle. If you want to lose weight, even if you have a lot of weight to lose like me, Awaken 180 truly is the way to go. If that's where you are, try Awaken 180 today.
I'm Frank Frangie, but take it from my kid. If you want to lose weight the right way, call 1-844-346-1800 or visit awaken180weightloss.com.
Mark your calendar for Friday, April 17th at the Yards for the second annual Birdies and Bounces, presented by the Mackenzie Noel Wilson Foundation. This premier golf and pickleball tournament brings together competition, community, and purpose for an unforgettable day on the course and courts. Proceeds benefit the Boys and Girls Clubs of Northeast Florida, helping create great futures for local kids. Register or learn more at bgcnf.org and click events. Join us for a day of fun and impact for youth in our community.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Time to level up your golf game with Back 9 off US 1 in Nocatee. This simulated golf is not your average simulated golf. It's the same technology they use in TGL. It's terrific. So whether you want to play the best golf courses the world has to offer just down the street, you can. Over 100 of the world's most iconic courses on this incredible technology. But you can also work on your game. It's open 24 hours, and you can get membership. You can get single-day play. But you need to check them out. It's Back 9 Golf, Ponte Vedra off US 1 in Nocatee. Look for them right next to Nice High School.
Mike Dempsey. If you're thinking about a bathroom upgrade, maybe turning that old tub into a safer walk-in shower, check out 5 Star Bath Solutions. I shopped around, talked to several companies, and I chose 5 Star because their customer service was simply incredible. Responsive, honest, upfront about the entire project, and their pricing was even better than expected. When you're ready for a fresh look, better comfort, and a bathroom space you'll love using every day, schedule your free consultation at 5starbathsolutions.com and get the 5-star experience.
Jumbo Shrimp Baseball is home this week and weekend at 5-Star Ballpark. Tonight, enjoy 2-for-1 hot dogs courtesy of Stallmeyer. Tomorrow, it's day baseball in Duval with a noon start time on a Yingling Business Person Special powered by Miller Electric. Baseball all week and weekend. Tickets start at just $5. JackShrimp.com for tickets. Jumbo Shrimp Baseball. Affordable, family, fun.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein & Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
Picken here. Restore comfort and confidence with oculoplastic specialist Mary Kate Wilson, MD, at the Eye Associates, Jacksonville's expert in oculofacial plastic and reconstructive care. Dr. Wilson specializes in eyelid surgery, cosmetic and reconstructive procedures, and treatments, always with a personalized approach. Now seeing patients at the Beaches, Southside, and St. John's locations. To schedule your consultation with Dr. Wilson, call the Eye Associates, formerly Bow 9 Associates, Schneider Eye and Wellness Center, and Janet A. J. Betchkel, MD, at 296-0098.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Gate Petroleum Company. Jags GM James Gladstone says the team will pick up Anton Harrison's 2027 option, locking in the durable right tackle who's started all 48 games. North Florida is back at Harmon Stadium this evening, hosting Georgia Southern in a midweek matchup at 6:05 p.m. is the first pitch. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 7:01 and it's 61 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the Dan Hicken arrival and more is next right here on 1010XL and 92.5.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Yeah!
Hello, Tuesday.
Excited about that women's Final Four.
4 number 1 seeds. The way it should be. Just like last year. Just like next year. Just like the year after.
Couldn't have told you that.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for. I am a man. Your nose is sports.
Okay. I believe that. You tell some lies here. That's not one.
I tell no lies, friend. I speaketh only the trutheth. There's a lot of news flying at those NFL meetings, which is always good. It's good to see some things. A lot of it is, window dressing. I knew Sashi Brown a little bit when he was here. And I heard you talk, and I'm like, I hate when people just, just admit. I mean, if you and I can sit here before that happens and tell everyone that is what's going to happen.
Fair.
Don't put it on us. Just take the heat.
Slow news.
You screwed up.
Yeah.
Your organization screwed up. You made a big mistake, Baltimore. This is a little pox on the Ravens. You know what?
Everybody loves them. And the Broncos.
Well, they got all this talent. They had it all last year. But guess what? There's little inner workings we're finding out that ain't so great up there. And Harbaugh, a little stuff's going to start to fall on. Yeah, a little filter down there.
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah.
As a,
you want to sit there and tell us we're stupid? Okay, we'll see how we're stupid when you're 2-5 and your key players are hurt this year.
Okay, karma.
Yeah, karma. Baltimore. Baltimore.
Coming in hard.
Baltimore. Coming in hard and fast. That's what I'm doing.
Telling no lies, we've learned.
Tell no lies.
It's amazing when your baseball team wins out of the gates how much more interested and engaged you are in the baseball season. Like last year, I'm 0-7. I'm getting walloped out west. I'm embarrassing the entire franchise with this week A effort. And by the way, started 6-15 and never recovered. So what happens? Don't start 5-15. You don't come back from it. You don't
want to do that.
Don't start slow. It's like the old NFL 0-2. You don't make it. That's the same thing in Major League Baseball if you get too far off track. So just to win more than you lose and not have a reason to be frustrated yet, is just makes it way more enjoyable. You want to watch the game when it's on. You actually look at the standings sometime before July and when's the trade deadline.
Well, big news in baseball last night. Nobody's going 162-0.
Yeah.
It's official already.
It's quick. I was telling E earlier. Guess how many are either undefeated or winless teams? Only one winless team also.
Yeah. They stink. I don't know what the heck. They got a
good lineup. Yeah. I don't know. I would say they have a good lineup, but then I just watched Bryce Elder mow you down, so maybe you don't. Bryce Elder pitched 5 innings last night. You want to tell me how many fastballs that Bryce Elder threw in 5 innings?
No idea.
4.
Not a fastball pitcher.
Well, I guess a cutter maybe technically is a fastball.
That cutter.
Threw a bunch of those actually. But anyway, yeah, there we go. The Braves have made it almost through one cycle of the rotation, and it's not a disaster yet. I'm just trying to go one cycle at a time. Whoever the names are, they punch in there.
Mhm.
Today we'll go Martin Perez. That should go well.
Okay.
Throw him out there. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I see your Mets. They're taking advantage as well, just winning.
Yeah, St. Louis isn't very good.
Has your guy McClain pitched yet? Did I miss it?
Yeah, he pitched.
Was it Sunday game?
Yeah.
I was surprised he didn't go. Why didn't he go game 2?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
that was who? Peterson they went game 2?
Pete Peterson.
Yeah.
Get Kodai out there today, see what he's got. And
had a good spring, right?
Try and win a series. Yeah,
Okay.
that's all you do. Just try and win series.
That's right.
Got to win some series.
But at home, you'd like to do. Well, anyway, just one day at a time. At least I'm interested.
Yeah.
I'll give him credit for that.
It's fun.
Beat the joy out of him last year, Hick. Did.
I
Every
noticed
step of the way.
You were grumpy.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the NFL.
Sure.
Lots of information coming out of those meetings, man. And it's weird. Like we'll go ahead and take care of Hard Knocks here. Seattle, you're doing it, and then New England's doing it.
Does that matter though?
No, it doesn't.
I don't think it does. Yeah.
It's more of a better. It's almost a better drop when there's nothing going on, but they just kind of threw that in there. So, and then it's always also dangerous when, and I love the owners. Obviously, they can do whatever they want, but owners, when they get behind the mic, sometimes gets a little risky. Like when the Haslam guy gets going in Cleveland, no telling what he's going to say. Niners guy disputes what his guys are telling him. We're never going to let Brandon Ayuk play for us again. He's a turd.
Seems that way.
I hate to close the door, It's
the moves they made would.
What do you want to pay? You want to pay out that $25 million, Mr. Owner? That's what he's due September 1st.
Oh, and you went and got Mike Evans and Christian Kirk, and you got Ricky Pearsall. I think they made those roster decisions, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd think so.
And by the way, Brandon Ayuk, I think his market value's plummeted.
Oh, and maybe that's why.
Could have got, they could have fetched something for him a year and a half ago.
Oh, sure.
Not now.
No, he's not getting nothing.
Oh, I'm told Jose Suarez will start today for the Braves. My bad.
Okay. But,
sorry, Perez. You didn't get your start.
Deshaun Watson.
That's kind of an interesting one to me to see what if anything, is there.
Well, he's got to be the first look.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to be the guy that they want to win the job.
And I don't think anyone's not said that.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, the play of those rookies, and granted, their rookies was terrible last year.
I mean, if you're going to try to sell me that Deshaun Watson could probably walk away from football for 5 years and come back and be better than, no disrespect to those two guys. Yeah.
Listen, people want to make heroes out of the guys they like.
Yeah.
Sports, at the end of the day, all that opinion aside, is the bottom line business.
Got to win.
And beyond, and you can't have a QBR of 18.1 and play anything but terrible for that season. There's just you can't dress it up. You can take moments. They all have them, right? But you can also take the bad ones as well. So, point, it's not to bang on Shador. It could be any team with any quarterback. We say the same thing about Anthony Richardson or J.J. McCarthy, or, there's a bunch of them you can say that about. But yeah, if Deshaun is anywhere near you go, especially with what you've got allotted to him. But then what the Dolphins did with Tua, I don't understand anymore.
Yeah.
How can you cut that?
And you got Kirk Cousins floating around out there, and everybody kind of seems to assume that he's going to end up with the Raiders sort of mentoring Fernando Mendoza. And that kind of makes sense. But then McVay opened up his pipes yesterday and said, I'd love to have him here as and that makes sense. I mean, you got,
where did Garoppolo go somewhere?
Well, he's a possibility, but I think he must be a free agent. But I'd rather have Cousins just because whenever Garoppolo plays, he ends up getting hurt.
Well, that's fair. I think whoever gets Kirk Cousins or Jimmy Garoppolo is just getting a couple week insurance policy.
No, I'd rather have Kirk Cousins if I had to have, if Stafford's out for a few weeks or whatever. Stafford played his best football ever last year, won the MVP. Sure. It's crazy, but at his age, but he is up there. He's not a young guy anymore. So
the Jaguars' new iteration here is always quick to point out their association with the Rams, and the Rams just eat it up too. By the way, anything the Jaguars ever do is they put some sort of Ram spin on it. When you ask Sean McVay about Liam Cohen, inevitably, they're doing kind of what we did here, and I learned from what we did here, and fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. Our Dream Finders Homes poll question concerns the NFL. The Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars for this purpose. DreamFindersHomes.com. Check out the homes. Look at them on site. They are beautiful, modern, cool-looking homes that the boys will take care of you. You go to DreamFindersHomes.com. You go meet with those folks. They'll find you some interest rate packages. They're all over Jacksonville. I think there's 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Just like
Taylor Swift's exes.
Sorry, Trav.
Sorry, not sorry. Still ain't got the invite.
No invite.
Is 15 really the ceiling on that, or are there more?
What?
Taylor Swift exes.
We counted.
Yeah, I think
we counted
15.
15.
Yeah, we counted.
Gotcha. These are big name people.
Yeah,
Well, I
big
mean,
enough.
I don't
like
know,
actual boyfriends.
I don't know if she dated little Johnny at
Sure, right. You know.
fourth grade, maybe.
No.
Snuck a kiss with Johnny behind the
I'd be
behind
more,
the,
it'd be more like
playground.
Billy Bellhop after a long trip at the
Oh,
LA Hill,
no.
wherever.
Oh,
No.
dear.
Yeah, wherever.
No.
Come on,
She's
your
a
sweet
nice
little
girl.
daughter's
Petey-
aghast at your comments.
Petey Pool guy.
She's a nice
Oh.
girl.
Runs. Yeah, 15 of them. things.
Lovely guy. Anyway, which of these Jaguar players would you extend first?
Okay.
Which of these Jaguar players would you extend first? Anton Harrison, who just got his option picked up. Trayvon Walker, Brenton Strange, or Parker Washington? Which of these Jaguar players would you, gentlemen, extend first? Who needs to be signed, sealed, and delivered?
I really like this question because they can pull you in 3 or 4 different directions. You've got importance of position. You have depth of right now at those positions. There's a lot working here. You have how easy is that position to replace versus other positions.
Yeah, well, we got a call from Dreamfinders Home staff, and they were very excited as well about the question.
Good. I like that synergy. Synergy right there. Oof. Give me the 4 again real quick in order.
Anton Harrison, Trayvon Walker, Brenton Strange, or Parker Washington?
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
That's tough, man.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Which one are you not worried about extending?
Oh, that's also tough. I'm not worried. I guess worried. Now, this is a different question because it's not really apples to apples because some of them command a way bigger projected salary. So my worry is probably least for Trayvon only because of how much, the investment that you have to make to extend him versus the others.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I wouldn't want to extend him in the right situation and scenario. But without the details, I would say it might be Harrison, man.
Okay.
Might be get that tackle taken care of. And Parker Washington is the one that you right now, but it just feels like that position can be found if you're doing your job.
1 vote for Harrison. E?
Jeff said that position can be found. However, I'm going to go with the special teams specialist / wide receiver, Parker Washington.
That's interesting.
That's good. The return game is fair. You wonder if that eases out as he becomes a more normal, regular receiver. I bet you Harrison is last.
He is last.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the big picture. I could argue for all of them. Again, the difference in him and the last one on my list is minuscule. I'm trying to fashion a reason.
I'm fascinated. Parker Washington, by the way, is only 23. I'm fascinated. And Parker Washington had a really good year last year.
He did.
But it wasn't like all world.
Correct.
It wasn't.
He had 58 catches.
That's why you extend him.
It's the window, though. He did it all in the end. If you project out what he did for the second half, it's more like 110, 1,500 yard kind of deal. So, but to your point, we haven't seen it start to finish a whole year. But, man, he balled. He makes tough catches.
He did. Anyway, back to the numbers.
You also
Then I want to talk about Parker for a minute.
Yeah.
Parker Washington's a leader.
Yeah, I believe that.
34.8, just ahead of Trayvon Walker, ahead of Brenton Strange, ahead of Anton Harrison, all in double digits. So it's a good question. But Parker Washington is the leader. I'm somewhat.
You look flummoxed.
Well, I don't want to say this because it's going to sound stupid, but and he did have a good game. I want to. Where do you want to project him from?
What do you mean? Who?
Parker.
Like what game?
Like how many games? Well, because you said it over what?
I mean, I have to be looking at the game log. Where's the game where he, went for double-digit catches or triple-digit yards?
He had 200-yard games in a row at the end, Denver and Indy.
Well, that's way at the end. You got to go. What did he do? Just go with the halfway point, whatever it is, however that
Last
falls.
8 games we'll do. And then we'll double it. All right,
8 or
13,
9,
19.
Unless the 9th one was a good
22, 23, 28, 30, 33, 41 over the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9th was a good one. So 41 over 9 games is still only 78 catches, which is fine.
Right.
120, 140, 210, 230, 280, 380, 420, 520, 600 yards.
Dang,
So
72.
that's more like
That'd be
1,300
12.
yards.
1, 2, 3, 4 touchdowns, 8 touchdowns, 1,200 yards, 80 catches, 1,200 yards. That would be a great year.
Absolutely.
That would be a great
That's
year.
Brian Thomas Jr.'s rookie year, pretty
But
much.
it's not elite of elite. Like,
Well,
when
here-
we say extend him, we're not talking about paying him what
No.
we paid Jacoby Myers.
Right, that's the point. We've already paid. We're
not paying him that.
What
We're
we
not
paying
making
him?
him. We're not. Are we going to make Parker Washington the top 20 wide receiver in the
No.
NFL?
No.
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 Are we going to make him a top 50?
Sure.
Maybe 50th.
Sure.
He's kind of, in fairness, we can have this conversation in more earnestness unless they're really good at seeing the future. But you roll that dice. I mean, for me as a fan, I don't trust Parker Washington's going to be 82 catches for 1,300 yards.
I don't
and 8
either.
touchdowns.
That's kind of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I don't trust that. That's what I'm.
And I'm not
yeah.
trying to disparage the
No,
young man. He's terrific. He's done everything properly. He's a 6th-round pick. He's already been great for us.
Yes, he's
the
return
punt
game,
returns
yes.
games, like he pointed
Agree
out,
with all
have
that.
been great. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of positives
Sure.
here. I'd love to keep him, but I'm not breaking the bank
Okay,
for him.
and
is,
now,
I guess what
now
I'm
I
trying to-
take that same argument and I apply it to Brenton Strange, who shows me at times, and I hear what a great player he can be at the end of the year. He didn't have any production.
Yeah.
But he catch 40 balls. I
Yeah.
mean, he has
Tough
moments.
Tough ones.
He has plays. He has definitely a high ceiling on every time that whistle. Every time a guy says hut hut hike until the whistle blows, he's got a high ceiling. But it's not like he's
Travis Kelce.
any
Yeah.
of them. Travis Kelce, I go 10 deep of tight ends that are making plays every
Right.
week and catch. And now he had good games and good moments. All right, so that leaves me with Trayvon and Harrison in my logic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Trayvon, if you're going to tell me I got to pay him $30 million a year for an extension, I'm not paying him $30 million for an extension when I can't get him in the top 25 ranked and graded and rated at his edge rushing position. I can't do it. We'll see. I would like to see that ceiling hit again. Go out and get me 14, man, and earn that extension. Now we'll talk. Different game. Harrison's steady as she goes over there. The fact that we don't ever talk about that dude's probably a good thing.
There were at least 12. I've gone through 12 guys, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. How many catches did 18, 19? Did I miss him?
Who?
Brenton Strange.
What do you mean did you miss
How many
him?
catches did he have last year? No. He was like 20th in catches.
Yeah, like
now, he played 12 games.
40, what did he have?
46.
Yeah, I was going to say 43.
But there's 20 tight ends who had more catches.
That's what I'm saying. Why am I extending that? I could find that in the third round this year, with all due respect. Again, I see the ceiling.
Yeah.
But, yeah, people are, and that goes for all four of these dudes. To be honest with you, are just dudes.
I think you get excited because
yes, we
won 13 games.
Yeah, well, but at the end of the day, if you're sitting in Nashville or Indy or Houston, those four dudes are just dudes.
Yeah.
They're just good NFL starters. No one on there do you collapse if you lose.
Yeah. All right, we're just warming up. We got to take a break. No need to call. We'll do that next with the 10-minute drill. It is a Tuesday here on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I love football. I love everything about it. I love Friday nights when you're looking for a win and Saturday morning when you found one.
1010XL.
Hey, Hickett here for Beaches Dermatology. Beaches Dermatology is the best for skincare needs, skincare products. Nobody does it better than Beaches Dermatology. They want to remind you to protect that skin, man. Protect that skin from the sun as spring is sprung here in Jacksonville, FLA. You know? Hats, floppy hats, long sleeve dry fit, sunscreen. Take care of your skin.
If something comes up, then go get it checked out. Go get it checked out before the summer months come with Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery. And by the way, Dr. Blake Boudreaux now at all 4 different locations. That's right, you heard me right. There are different locations of Beaches Dermatology. That's why if something does show up and you haven't been, go to beachesdermatology.com. Figure out which location is best for you. I go to the one off Solano Road, but there's nobody better in taking care of your skin. I've been going to them for decades now. For all your skincare needs, skincare products, it's Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com.
Not everyone is built for a cubicle. At Local 234, apprentices get paid to learn hands-on skills like plumbing, pipe fitting, HVAC, the stuff Jacksonville runs on. No endless lectures, no massive student debt, just hands-on training, real jobs, and real pay. This is how you level up, by doing work that actually matters. Check them out at UA234.com. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Local 234. Make the right connection.
At G&H Tires and Service, the G stands for great pricing. The H, well, that means honest service. For over 20 years, Roger and his team have helped Jacksonville drivers stay safe on the road. Need brakes, oil change, AC not blowing cold? Well, how about a super affordable $36 oil change? Affordable brake jobs, AC checks before summer hits, alignments for all these construction roads, and even free check engine light inspections. Locally owned, community driven. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
If you've got to have more Gators, get them anytime with the Gator Podcast Channel. Served up by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. Whenever you're ready, the Gator Podcast Channel is too. On the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Looking for golf that doesn't feel like golf? Welcome to Pine Royale, Callahan's new golf entertainment destination. Play a 9-hole par 3 course, compete in TrackMan-powered driving bays, and get ready for all-new 18-hole mini-golf coming soon. As the sun goes down, the course lights up. Add in great food, a full bar, and space to hang with the whole crew, and suddenly golf feels a whole lot more social. Search Pine Royale Callahan and come play today.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwood Jewelers. Clayton, you have told us about buying better quality diamonds, but is there any way to start with a smaller diamond and use it to trade up to a larger diamond later on?
Frank, it's interesting you'd ask that because our founder, H.F. Underwood, popularized growing your diamond here in Jacksonville about 50 years ago, and it's something we still do today. When a customer buys an Underwood engagement ring or solitaire diamond pendant or a pair of ear studs, we guarantee they get the price they paid for it on the purchase of any larger diamond. Now, a lot of stores would say, big deal. We do that too, but here's the Underwood difference. We guarantee you get what you paid when you trade in your Underwood diamond, even if you're trading up by only $1. It's not that you have to trade up 2 for 1 like most jewelers ask. There have been literally thousands of people in the Jacksonville area who have taken advantage of our policy, and Underwood still grows a lot of diamonds for a lot of people.
Underwood, serving excellence since 1928. In San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it! Yeah! Yeah, we got sports concepts. We got sports rationalizations. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. E says it's razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
E, what do you got?
Man, I got a pair of tickets to see Leo Ned and Friends.
No way!
As they perform music from the band Chicago live at the Florida Theater, and it's going down April 6th. One lucky winner hit me up at the end of the 10-minute drill.
Okay.
I have a dumb question.
There's no dumb questions.
No such thing as a dumb question.
Only dumb answers.
That is correct.
Clayton Kershaw retired after last year, right?
Sure did.
Okay. Couldn't remember. These guys get old and they do that twilight of their career deal. So, yeah. So he retired. I have a
He actually was on the WBC
That's what
roster.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I think that kind of confused me.
Yeah, they invited him to come along.
I got you.
Yeah.
I have a pop quiz.
Pop music.
Just like
Talk about it.
pop quiz would be a quick test, and a pop quiz would be a quick quiz.
Okay.
And there's a context clue here for the reason I just asked you. 9 players in Major League history, 9 pitchers in Major League history had at least 2,500 strikeouts and an ERA of 3 or lower.
Ooh.
9 pitchers in Major. You're a baseball fan and historian, and I think you can get a number of these. There's a couple on here, that one in particular I've never heard of.
Okay.
But that's because he played from 1880 to 1893. The guy who played from 1890 to 1911, you certainly will know who that is.
The guy who played from what?
1890 to 1911.
I'll know him.
Yeah, you certainly will know him as one of 9 pitchers with at least 2,500 strikeouts in their career and a career ERA of 3 or lower.
Well, I guess Kershaw is brought in, so he'd be one of them.
Context clue. He's 5th in total strikeouts on that list. Clayton finished his career with 3,052 strikeouts and an ERA of 2.53.
I think my guy's on that list.
I mean, you always got to go with your hero. He's he's number 1 on the list if you're listing by career strikeouts. But
what was his ERA?
2.86.
That's what I thought.
His wasn't the lowest ERA, but it is the most strikeouts. Tom Seaver.
And it's like batting averages. The longer you stay in the league,
for sure.
At the end, that ERA can go up. Okay, I think.
Okay.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to trust 2 or 3 of the big name historical pitchers.
Well, there's,
one of them in particular. Accent on big.
Big Train.
Big Train Walter Johnson is second. He had 3,500 and a 2.17.
Yeah. It's tough back then because you got your Cy Young.
Cy Young, stop.
Yeah.
2,800 strikeouts, 2.63 ERA. He's on the list.
What about Christie?
There you go. He's 25, barely makes it, 25.07, but a 2.13 ERA is the lowest of the pitchers on this list.
Shout out to you, Murph. Your guy, Christie Mathewson.
All right, this guy, many would credit with the mound having to be, the size of the mound being lowered.
Okay, are these guys from like the 60s?
Yes.
So Gibby?
Yeah, Bob Gibson.
Yeah.
It's lowered, right? Or raised? Which one was it? I'm not sure. Bob Gibson, 3,100 strikeouts, 2.91. That's correct.
Yeah, think about that. Bob Gibson had a year where his ERA was like 1.12.
Yeah. All right, so you got Seaver, Johnson, Gibson, Kershaw, Young, Mathewson. I'm going to give you number 8, the 1880 to 1893.
Does he have a nickname like Pops or like Night Train or like the Locomotive?
I've never heard of this guy. In fact, if you asked me who he was, I would have told you he was.
Before you give me his initials.
TK. And I would have said he was a power forward from Stanford who got drafted by the Hawks.
Don't know.
But his would have been AK, Adam Keefe. Tim Keefe. You ever heard of Tim Keefe?
Maybe.
I haven't. 1880 to 1893.
Yeah,
all right, that leaves us with 2. One, somewhat recently retired, a dominant pitcher of his era, and he pitched for your franchise for a number of years.
Pedro.
Yeah, Pedro's number 3, 3154, 293.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good.
And then
get some help, but doing pretty good.
And then because I've always got an angle.
One of your guys.
One guy joined this list this week when his career ERA was lowered to exactly 3.00.
It's not Sale.
Chris Sale.
Really?
2,585 strikeouts and a 3.0 ERA. And
I'm cool with the ERA. I would have never guessed with all the. I mean, how long's he been around?
2010
is he a 200-plus guy a year? He must be.
He's had some injury-marred years, man. But
if he has a healthy year, he strikes out 250.
Yeah.
Does he do 250?
He won the Triple Crown a couple of years ago. He and Scooble both did it. He won ERA, wins, and strikeouts, didn't he? Didn't we just have Triple Crown Cy Young winners?
Sale, man. I mean, you got to understand.
He's missed entire years.
Yeah, the boys used to strike out like 280 a year.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
But they pitched a lot more innings.
They did. They sure did. Complete games.
Now they go 6 innings a pop, and you're happy.
Yeah.
And if you've got a strong bullpen, it's not a bad strategy.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Chris Sale struck out 308 batters in 2017 in Boston.
Yeah.
274 with the
What
White
was his
Sox.
Cy Young year with the Braves? What did he the
225? It must be. Yeah, 18-3 year.
Did that lead in wins then? I don't know if that 18 led. Didn't Strider have 20-something that year, or was that a different year?
Oh, I don't know. 2.38 ERA.
I thought he won them both. I thought he won all three, though. I thought both he and Skubal in the same year won the pitching triple crown.
Maybe they did. That's impressive. Yeah, I would have never guessed Chris Sale.
You know, a name that's surprisingly absent from that list, and one that I would have guessed early. Maddox.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely hit the strikeout mark. I guess his ERA is
like
slightly.
3.01.
He probably had a couple of those late.
That's what I mean. It's hard for those guys to.
But yeah, I would have definitely put Greg Maddux on that list.
Oh, Greg Maddux.
I want to talk about the a narrative that became interpretive and established as fact, and every time the Jaguars themselves actually comment on it, it doesn't sound
3.16 for Maddux.
Okay, it doesn't sound.
Pitched 23 years.
Yeah,
so
yeah, he gave away some.
And his last 509, 399, 422, 414, 330, 469, 420, 424, 402. So right up until 36 years old, and even with Atlanta, he had 1 year at a 3.57 when he was 19-9 in '99. So yeah,
his early years in Atlanta, it was just
well, he had 3 years in a row where
he
he
have
2.36, 1.56, 1.63.
I was going to say, I thought he had 2 years in the ones. It's amazing. Won the Cy both years. I think he won the Cy 3-4 years in a row.
Yeah. Anyway,
all right. That's kind of a baseball centric. 10-minute drill.
By the way, former Brave Mike Soroka, immaculate ending last night.
That.
Shout out to him.
Yeah,
nice to see. I mean, that guy's been through a lot.
I like him. It just everywhere he goes, he'll give you a glimpse.
Well,
but
he hadn't even glimpsed lately. But that was good for him. I mean, just to have a moment. That guy had so much talent. And what did he do? His Achilles 2 years in a row or something? He did something.
And he's also had arm.
Immaculate inning. Remind me again. That's
9 pitches.
Yeah, 9
strike,
pitches.
strike, 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 strike,
Get
strike.
your behind out of here.
Let me ask you this question: if it's strike, 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 grounded to first.
Not an immaculate.
No, it's only the 9 strikes. It's not 9 pitches to get 3 outs.
Yeah, and if you foul off the third one, and it's 10 pitches, so you can't.
Correct.
Yep.
What's more impressive, an immaculate inning, or what do you call when there's only 3 pitches in the inning? What's that called? And I wonder which is less common.
It's funny you mentioned that, Jeff, because I have this rare baseball stats and how often they have occurred.
Okay.
The rarest of the rare, it's only happened once. 2 grand slams in an inning.
That's only happened one time, huh?
Only one time.
That's surprising.
And I think, who was it?
Oh, by a single player or by a team?
I think it's a single player.
Okay. Then,
in an inning? So that means they had to go the whole rotation, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they're getting on base.
I feel like Tony Cloninger hitting 2 grand slams in a game.
I thought it was, what's the guy in...
Who was a pitcher for the Braves.
Tatis's dad.
Fernando Tatis?
No.
Senior?
Oh, huh.
That doesn't stand out to me as 2 grand slams in a game.
2 grand slams. Fernando Tatis Sr. is the only Major League Baseball player in history to hit 2 grand slams in the same inning.
Was he with the Cardinals? That's a good pull.
Yes, he was. Against the Dodgers. They hated Dodgers. The second most rare thing, 4 ground into double plays in a game.
Twice. These are individuals.
That'd be Joe Torre. Yeah, I know he did it for the Mets.
These are
he hit into 4 double plays
in the same
one game.
Okay.
He's given player awards. That first category we were talking was more team driven, but to your point, that one I'm surprised it's that rare. I would think there'd be a lot of lugheads that have done that through the years.
Only 4 players have ever hit a grand slam in their first career at bat. Only 5 players have had 20 strikeouts in a 9-inning game. 5 pitchers.
Wow. I would have guessed higher than that.
Only 6 players have been caught stealing in a game 3 times. Perfect games, 23 of them. 4 home run games, 18 of them. We always get into that, which is tougher, a perfect game or a 4 home run game.
4 home run game.
4 home run game is tougher. Only 15 unassisted triple plays. 14 times, speaking of perfect games, 14 times they've lost a perfect game on the last batter, the 27th batter.
And still got a no-hitter or just,
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. So it's that rare to take a perfect game 8 2/3 is basically what that stat says.
Yes. 31 times we've hit a home run on the first career pitch.
By the pitcher?
By the
it
hitter.
happened to the pitcher or the hitter hitting it on his first at bat?
110 immaculate innings. So it's still very rare.
Yeah.
339 hitting for the Cycles, 318 no-hitters, 224 inside the park grand slams.
What?
So, yeah.
That many?
Mm-hmm. Just little things like
That's
that.
a lot.
Anyway, 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. E, what do you got?
Tickets to go see Leonid and Friends. They're at the Florida Theater April 6th. I got a pair of tickets. Hit me up right now, 904-641-1010.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care, totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
MyGate Rewards members, this deal is just for you. Right now, grab any two 12-ounce Red Bulls and get 2 of your favorite roller grill items for just $1. When you need a boost, Gates got you. See store for details.
We know what to look for. We go right to the source, the connections. But yeah, we go directly to the source.
Dan and John Lupo at Beard's Diamonds talking about what it means to be a direct diamond importer.
We do a lot of business out of India. We do a lot of business out of Antwerp, Belgium, Israel, Africa as well. We will do whatever it takes to get the stone that the customer wants at the best price guaranteed.
So every diamond at Beard's is hand-picked and brought in with no third-party markups. And so with no commission salespeople and no Wall Street quotas, Beard's can price every diamond for less.
Because if they've been shopping, which we encourage, and then come to us, and they're kind of, at first, they're like, oh, why is this $5,000 or $7,000 less?
Best value guarantee, best selection guarantee, best experience, bar none, guaranteed. From Jacksonville's locally owned Diamond Powerhouse.
The family, the relaxed atmosphere, and we're there for each other.
It gives us a big advantage being local, and we love Jacksonville. The money stays in Jacksonville, by the way.
Beard's Diamonds in St. John's Town Center and online at beardsdiamonds.com.
Investment landscape is always changing. New rules, new regulations, new opportunities. But ITP Partners, one thing remains constant, and that's our commitment to your financial future. Man, consolidate your accounts. Roll over those 401ks. Maximize your pension programs. ITP makes your financial journey simple and smart. And those ITP Partners, speaking of smart, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Janice Cobb, Reed Wingate, Jeff Hartman, and Chris Bryan. Their investment strategy is built on trust, transparency, and experience. Get that money in motion, people. Let ITP Partners help you grow and protect your wealth. ITP Partners, stable, strategic, secure, easy to get a hold of. Chris at ITPPartners.com or give them a call, 312-9751, 312-9751. They're my financial partners for life. Security investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth Inc., member FINRA and SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and or marketing name products or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth.
The Golf Club of Southampton is gearing up for brand new greens and a lot more, and now's your chance to save on membership before the fee increase. Take advantage of $1,000 savings if you join before the work starts in late April and before the initiation fee goes up. It's a great deal, plus $500 additionally in Pro Shop credit. Don't miss out. All the details are at golfsouthampton.com. Become a member now and save big. The course is in great shape, so head on out to the Golf Club of Southampton. Call 287-PLAY and get on the tee.
The Clay County Fair is celebrating 40 years of rides, music, food, and family fun. April 2nd through the 12th. It's your main man, E.T., and I want to see you there with 1010XL. Get the details at claycountyfair.org. The Clay County Fair, 40 years of fun.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval!
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
We'll go there.
right, welcome back to the show. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM. Jaguars today should hear the news that we should all hear the news. The NFL owners should approve that we will play 2027 in Orlando. I guess that's kind of
that's not exactly a
the
secret
worst kept
anymore,
secret
right?
out there. And so that should become official today, I believe. And when it does, obviously you'll hear about it right here on the station. It's not that big a deal. We've been talking about it for, more than a year.
We've known for
And again,
a
keeping
long
in
time.
mind, while it stinks,
It is what it is.
It is what it is, and the long-term benefits will be great. And we appreciate the fact that it's just going to be 1 year because, again, I was just down there for Florida State, went downtown last week, and, man, that stadium is a mess.
I
The construction down there is, and I'm not trying to, but there's a lot of stuff going on, boy.
Yeah, well, they're going to be
it's hard in our dust.
It'll be worth it, right? In the end.
Sure.
But getting through this year will be, it'll be different. That's for sure. The pardon my dust is kind of literal there, isn't it? And look, there is this Orlando in the hardship of not having a season at home. It is a short drive. I mean, if you've got Jaguar fever, it's not like they, are going and playing in St. Louis for a year because the stadium's better, or that they've decided we'll give London one season a try.
It's easy to say I'm not going to go, but if they're good, if they back up 13-4 with another,
you have the opportunity, right?
12-5 and go farther in the playoffs or make a run. Man, you're going to want to go.
All right, I want to talk about just something real quick that I think that we've been a consistent roadmap on while everybody else pulled it into the garage and closed the door. Decision made. Travis Hunter's a full-time cornerback. And I think we put a little bit of brace on that because that report that he's now a full-time cornerback was derived from the same postseason press conference that we all watched.
Okay.
That guy just looked at it a week later, put his X's and O's together and decided that he's going to be a full-time defender, something that still to this day has not been uttered at all by Gladstone or Cohen. In fact, they've said way different. I'm going to ask you this question. Last year, Travis Hunter played, I believe, something like 63% of the offensive snaps and 36% of the defensive snaps. It flips. But last year, did you consider him a full-time receiver? No. So if those flip, is he, quote, a full-time cornerback?
Be interesting. Probably not.
So unless he's going to play, 100 maybe in some cases. I don't know what the snap counts are for the corners. I would imagine they're very high. And I also said this to ET, but the point being, Liam Cohen said yesterday they're going to adjust how he practices, which is smart. He's going to go back and forth more instead of being concentrated on the offensive side where you're learning the playbook and those sorts of things. I think he's going to play both. I think he'll play like almost 100% at corner and then another 50% on offense if he can handle it, if his body can withstand that.
Yeah, So far, and obviously it was a fluke, but he's not a big dude. I just want him playing corner.
I get it.
That's what I want.
I'm not. This isn't a value on which of those you prefer.
Yeah.
But I think from the Jaguars' perspective, to me, full-time corners play a play or two on offense.
Yeah.
They're not in for series of offensive plays.
No.
And I think that Travis Hunter, especially here young in his career,
and it's not going to work.
Is going to continue to have.
It's not going to work if he just goes in and we throw him a bubble screen.
Right. I'm saying
has to be a part of the
drives.
offense.
And by the way, this will also happen. Jacoby Myers will have a hammy 1 week, or Brian Thomas Jr. will get a concussion one week, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to go through portions of the year where, just as Parker Washington had to step up last year, it's also, and I think this is something that we shouldn't downplay because it's not just a second-year young head coach, but there's a lot of second and third-year young talent that you would expect is going to be way more up to speed when the season gets rolling in September this go-around versus last. And I ask E, give me the two deepest position groups in your mind of the Jags.
I'll answer that first, but I feel like I need to say this. I don't care about any of the talent as long as Trevor plays like he played the last half of the year.
That's fair. That's fair.
If he plays like that,
they win
we'll
11
be just
games
fine.
every year. That's right.
Right. That's all I need.
Okay.
I need him to now be that guy.
I hear you.
And if he's that guy, then we're good.
I mean, but to be fair, we need those receivers to play like that too.
We need
play like what?
Catch the ball, because maybe if they were catching the ball in the front half of the season.
It is true that some of the
to a point. Again, every team drops balls. I mean, we're not
like the way we were dropping them.
But again, both can be true.
Barely.
We catch that touchdown in Cincinnati, we win the game. De'Ami Brown.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Then things changed throughout the game, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, we didn't. It wasn't great early. So, but De'Ami Brown's gone.
Correct.
So, they got the guys now that, and Myers is going to catch the ball.
Yes, he is.
Parker catches the ball.
He does.
And again, they've been in a groove, man. They've been facing live bullets. Last year, this time, it was all new for everyone. I think that's a big deal.
It's another year of the offense.
Yes, it's a big, big deal when it comes to what you can expect production-wise and efficiency-wise from this team. It should be better. I would expect them to score more points than they did a year ago, to have better numbers.
Any observations from the annual NFL coach's photo?
Yeah, I haven't got a good up-close look yet. It looked like Liam was front row, I think.
Liam was in the very back left.
Oh, well, then I missed him.
Yeah.
I was looking from across the room on the screen.
I always like to see, immediately everyone notices the same thing. I don't know what they noticed here. What did we all notice?
Are the Harbaugh brothers like front and center down there, sitting side by side, little Jimmy and Johnny, like they're on a picnic?
I mean, who's this guy?
I don't have my glasses. I can't. I don't know.
I hate seeing him out of uniform. I got a guy here.
John Sumrall.
It's a big old dude here.
Yeah, it must be one of the
Who
new
is that?
I don't know. I can't see.
E, you got the picture up?
I got the picture up.
Give me the far right standing guy. Who is that?
That's Patriots guy, ain't it?
That ain't Vrabel.
Verbal?
No, that ain't Verbal.
He's got a bigger one in there than you do. I can see his.
If that's Verbal, he's put on about 40 pounds. Nah, Verbal's down here left with the white pants. Yeah, Verbal's down there. I see Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn's right. Liam shouldn't be standing by Aaron Glenn. That's bad juju. Who is that guy? Come on, dudes. It's an NFL coach, for God's sakes. Who is he? I got to look.
It's one of the new coaches, bro. Is it Minter, maybe?
Oh, I've seen Minter.
Yeah, I don't
Minter
know.
ain't that big.
Who's the, it's not Kubiak.
No.
Who's the Cardinals coach? Who they end up landing on? I bet it's him.
It's not him.
Who was it? The one that did like a...
Is it Mike LaFleur? Is it Kevin Stefanski?
No,
Is
no.
it Jesse Minter? It's not Joe
No.
Brady. It's not Dave Canal. It's not Ben Johnson. Not Zach Taylor. It's not Todd Monk. It's not Shoddy. It's not Peyton. It's not Campbell. It's not the other LaFleur. It's not D'Amico. It's not Shane Steichen. It's not Liam Cohen. It's not Andy Reid. It's not Clint Kubiak. It's not Harbaugh. It's not McVay. It's not Jeff Halfley. It's not Kevin O'Connell. It's not Verbal. It's not Kellen Moore. It's not John Harbaugh. Aaron Glenn, Nick Sirianni, Mike McCarthy, Kyle Shanahan. It's not Mike McDonald. It's not Todd Bowles. It's not Robert Saleh. It's not Dan Quinn. Who the hell is that guy?
You sure it's not the other LaFleur? I've never seen him. I assume he would look like his brother. That guy doesn't look a thing like him.
Oh, LaFleur. I've seen LaFleur.
You're telling me there's a rogue guy that just stood at the...
That might be a rogue.
Is there?
Is
Can you expand that so I can see it? Like, can you make that picture bigger, E?
I need the Googans to help us out here on the text line. I don't know who the hell that is.
Sean
Payton's in shorts.
Sirianni. Someone's saying Sirianni.
Is that Sirianni? It might be.
Is he just got
fat.
Let himself go a little?
Oh, it might be Sirianni. You know what? It might be.
Yeah, I think it is Sirianni. Yeah, he put on some weight.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I think that's
good life. Good life.
You can't put that little, you put that little magnifying glass on there with the plus mark.
He also got jacked. I mean, he started powerlifting or something.
He need to put on an undershirt.
Yeah, he do.
He does.
Liam looks good, though.
I can't see these guys.
Liam's got his shade.
Yeah, Liam got his
By
shades
the way,
on.
Liam, the only one with his shades on.
He got a different type of swag,
Hey, Hollywood.
man.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Look at McCarthy next to him. He doesn't look so good.
He's big. I told you, we saw, since we last saw him, he ate everything in Dallas on his way out.
Canales looks good.
He had every
He's in
barbecue joint in the state of Texas on his way out of Dallas.
You got to go see this. This is Mike Sirianni, and we saw him with the tears. Remember the tight shot, the Super Bowl, the tears? I mean, this guy's gained 50 pounds. Am I right or no? Is this how he's always been?
No, he's not been
I mean,
quite
he's
that.
way bigger than Quinn.
No,
he's next to the medicine man himself.
It looks soft. He looks heavy. Right, he doesn't look...
I don't think he looks soft, but he's got extra fat on him.
He looks soft.
His arms look good.
Compared to what he did, I don't know, man. They look big.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gym work. I think that's just calories that we've been sitting on here for a couple months.
Harbaugh also has sunglasses on.
Which
Harbaugh
one?
and Cohen. Jimmy's got the sunglasses on. John doesn't. And then Peyton goes with the shorts. The only one with shorts. No, Sirianni has shorts too. And Andy Reid's not got the loud shirt on this year. Still
floral, but
still
it's just
floral,
not
but
loud.
not loud.
Spinal.
That's spinal. All right, well, there you go. That's the who's the guy? Is that Todd Bowles there in the middle? Dead middle, back row.
In other news, Todd Bowles kept his job this offseason.
Yeah, that's Todd Bowles, dead middle.
Todd Bowles looks like he put on some LBs too.
Maybe we got some sort of, they're looking at some fisheye lens or something there. Putting some sort of mojo on him. Yeah, it's the Eagles coach. They're all weighing in now.
Okay. Damn, am I wrong on that? Has he gotten bigger? Has he always been like that?
No.
Has he been hanging? What's the security guy?
Yeah,
Big Dom?
he looks big. He will not. I promise you. Screenshot that, and then you go look at it again in September. He will be 30 pounds lighter than that.
Shape.
Yeah, he's not in shape, which is all good, dude. I trust these guys will get at it when they need
fine.
to.
I'm just
But
asking.
let me go look at Ease again. It's bigger. One time, real quick.
Why?
Picture.
Okay. No, that's why are you going to look at it again is all I'm asking. By the way, Liam Cohen and Robert Saleh nowhere near each other. The fans are the worst. Aw, cute. The LaFraud brothers sat next to each other. Boys, Mike
harsh.
Verbal absolutely look maxing and mogging and all those other wimpy coaches. Mike McCarthy, he does not look good at all. Everyone's saying the 32 pictured. It's 30. Missing McVay and Munkin. Okay. Someone need to tell Nick Sirianni to lay off the cannolis. Yeah, so I'm not, somebody says, where's Mike Tomlin? He's not there anymore.
Yeah, he gone.
Matt LaFleur is a B.
Two guys missed the photo. There's always a couple that missed the photo.
Yeah. How do they miss the photo?
Do you remember who's missing? Can you tell from all the names you listed?
Well, I already heard
Oh,
it.
you already did.
Yeah, it's McVay and
yeah, Munkin. Hey, Munkin.
Munkin, it's your first photo.
That's
You got to
right,
get
buddy.
in. You may not get a second photo. You're Cleveland, bro.
I'm not sure if you know this. You took the Browns job.
You took the Browns job. You
You're
got one shot.
You're listening to The Drill. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Every tackle, basket, and crack of the bat. Your radio home for play-by-play is 1010XL.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, gang, Hickett here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know, George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, the showroom off Atlantic Boulevard is loaded with the toughest, the strongest, the hardest working Chevy trucks around. Silverado after Silverado, ready to work or play just as hard as you do. I don't just talk about them. I got two George Moore Chevrolet trucks, two of my own, and they've earned every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, you better believe it. Dependability, yes, sir. Style, you've seen my boy Blue. If there's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by the Atlantic Boulevard showroom today. Say hello and see why the truck people keep coming back. For more. George Moore Chevrolet together. Let's ride.
Hi, I'm Amber Frangie. By now, you've heard the story. How I heard about how much weight some of my dad's friends at the radio station lost with Awaken 180, so I wanted to try it myself. Well, the truth is, it's really incredible. I just met with my Awaken 180 coach, and I've now lost more than 150 pounds. That is a real number, not an exaggeration. Some of you may think, wow, if she lost that much, how much had she gained? Well, that's a story for another day. But what I can tell you is Awaken 180 has changed my life, and maybe saved my life. I thought I might have been at a point of no return, but with Awaken 180, you never are. There's no medications, no fad diets, just a coach you meet with weekly who you can trust, a meal plan that makes sense and that you'll enjoy. It's honestly a miracle. If you want to lose weight, even if you have a lot of weight to lose like me, Awaken 180 truly is the way to go. If that's where you are, try Awaken 180 today.
I'm Frank Frangie, but take it from my kid. If you want to lose weight the right way, call 1-844-346-1800 or visit awaken180weightloss.com.
If you want more teal in your daily diet, Jaguars Today with Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony. Exclusive guests, sharp analysis, and nonstop Duval football. Served by Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors. 10 to noon weekdays on 1010XL.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjacks.com.
Longer days, warmer nights, and a backyard that brings everyone together. Spring and summer in Florida means pool days, backyard barbecues, and night swims under the stars. Picket here for nearly 50 years, Surfside Pools has been creating the backdrops for life's best memories. From weekly service and repairs to remodels, commercial maintenance, and new pool construction, Surfside does it all. Ready to float happy? SurfsidePools.net or call 904-246-2666. Surfside Pools, summer starts here. License number CPC 044080.
Did you know your roof ages from the inside out? By the time you see a leak, damage already exists beneath the shingles. Sun exposure, humidity, and seasonal storms slowly weaken roofing materials over time. If your roof is 15 years old or more, then now is the time to start planning, not reacting. At Endless Summer Roofing, we provide professional inspections and clear guidance so you can make informed decisions. Visit EndlessSummerRoofing.com to schedule a free inspection. Endless Summer Roofing, protecting your home from Florida's endless summers.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks, and if you think Closets by Design is just closets, you've got to see their brand new showroom at Phillips and Emerson. It's amazing what they can do. See for yourself how they custom design organization for any space. Garages, laundry rooms, bedrooms, even the man cave. It's all about smart storage that fits your lifestyle and budget. Schedule an appointment to meet with a design consultant and tour the showroom for ideas you can see and touch. Start at closetsbydesign.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focus, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Did some research.
I'll try to tell you.
And we definitely are confirming Nick Sirianni's put on some lbs.
Nice, a little chubby.
And that's fine. I mean, do your thing. But.
Sure. I won't say anything. He's gained about, when you say a few lbs, 60, 70, 80 pounds, it looks like.
He's a big one.
That's why I said I would assume.
Yeah.
That he would not. He would probably knock some of that off. I need you. Sometimes your fandom can make you make too much of something.
Oh gosh, I'm just enjoying the breakdown of the
the body type. But I believe we're body shaming right now. Et?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
I don't know. Wasn't sure. Listen, sometimes your fandom can make you want to believe something is like a stat or a situation is bigger or better than it is. So I need you guys to be my truth test on something.
Okay.
Because this sounds like an awfully impressive stat.
Okay.
It involves one of my guys, so I don't want to make too much of it and overstate it. But they put this stat up last night. This year in the NBA, there are only 2 players that have 1,500 points, 500 rebounds, and 600 assists on the season.
Okay.
Only 2 guys in the NBA have at least 1,500 points, 500 rebounds, and 600 assists. We're roughly, 70 games into the year.
I'll guess because you're on the Wembayana train. He's one of them.
It's not Wembanyama.
Joker for sure.
Joker is one.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy's probably Giannis.
Giannis is not the other.
Okay.
I mean, you guys are missing the major context clue that should have been your first guess.
What was your...
Oh, is it SGA?
It's Jalen Johnson of the Hawks. Oh. Now, so my question...
I don't know who that is.
My question to y'all is that Is that not a super impressive stat?
I would have never guessed that.
Right?
Yeah, that's what's
Anyway,
up.
I know. I was watching the Hawks broadcast last night. Oh, by the way, I know Luka Garza we were talking about the other day.
Yeah.
Alive and well and contributing in Boston. He averages like 10 a game.
Shout out to
We
Luka.
played the Celtics a couple of times. I was watching Hawks Celtics last night, and with he reached the assist number or the rebound, one of the numbers he reached last night, and just he and Jokic at that plateau.
What's the highest average ticket price for, who has the highest average ticket price for an NBA game?
Lakers.
Lakers, they're second.
Knicks.
Much better. The Knicks, you should know that. $213 for an average ticket.
That's the average. But I guess, there's a lot of those that are $1,000. So what can you get into? You're just Johnny New York, and you're a 12-year-old running around town. You got a paper route. You want to save, you want to save all summer, and you want to go to a Knicks game in the winter. How much can you get into a Knicks game for? And by the way, you're not a real sports fan if you haven't spent time in like the upper row of stadiums and arenas. That's how we all grew up cutting our teeth. Can't afford to sit down in the
I went to the
nice ones.
When I went to the Knicks-Pacers game, I was way up.
I've sat in 2 obstructed view
Last
seats
year.
in my life in old stadiums. Twice I've done that.
The Memphis Grizzlies are the cheapest ticket, along with the Indiana Pacers, both $22 for an average ticket. The Pels.
Average?
Average ticket price. $22 to get you in.
That's what I'm saying. You get in for $8, $10 in some of these games.
Pelicans, 23, Hornets, 25, Blazers, 30, Sixers, just 31. Suns 33, the Wizards 35.
How can that be?
I'm sorry, it was the Jazz. It was the Jazz who were 22.
Aren't the courtside seats in the NBA
It's
all
average.
like $500, $600?
Yeah.
The average down to $30 though, Hick. That's you got to go low.
That's what it says.
Huh?
Celtics $114, Warriors $127.
Yeah, this is more. This makes more sense. If you got an average ticket price of $20, that means somebody's getting in for $5 somewhere, right?
Victor Wembanyama last night had recorded a double-double in 8 minutes and 40 seconds.
It was like the second fastest ever, I think I read.
It was the fastest.
Fastest
it
ever.
Broke Jim Washington did it in 1970 in 8 minutes and 40.
So
Wembanyama was
basically in the first
8:31. 8:31, he had a double-double. So, By the way, also something to look forward to. Season 3 of Quarterback on Netflix is coming in July.
Do we know who they are this time?
I don't know.
I think the only thing that is
you should know if you.
The only thing that would inspire me to those shows now would be if it's a Jaguar. And they're all good stories, and it will be fun to see.
Oh, I'll watch that. I'll watch that.
I know you will. I know
that's
you
a
will.
good one.
Yeah, and I watched the first one. I'm not opposed to it by any stretch, but it would how fun and insightful would it be to see Trevor? Because that's my point. That's your point
Season 1 was Mahomes, Cousins, and Mariota. Season 2 last year was Cousins, Goff, and Burrow.
I didn't watch that. I saw a little of the Burrow one. I think I searched some particular situation out. They said I don't remember what it was.
I mean, you'd think that people would know. I mean, there should be enough.
By the way, we said something earlier in the show. If Trevor does what Trevor did, we'll be fine all the time.
Yeah.
And then we just referenced a guy that maybe that's not true because Joe Burrow's continued to do what he's supposed to do. They don't ever go to the playoffs.
Yeah, but their defense,
I get it.
Their team is terrible. Their offensive line was awful.
I hear you, but my point is he's still doing what he did when they went to the Super Bowl. You better have the other parts. That's the point. It's not a criticism or an assumption.
Well,
if your quarterback plays to that level, it doesn't guarantee you can't have the worst offensive line. You can't have the bad defense.
Awful. You can't be awful, but you can. And by the way, Joe Burrow missed a lot of games last year.
Yeah.
So he only played, how many games did he play? 8? Played half a year.
Right. I mean, in general.
So he did. I mean, I disagree.
What do you mean?
If you have an elite quarterback playing elite football, everything else, you're going to compete for the postseason. Period. End of story. Just about.
I'm
talking elite. I'm talking.
Okay. I'd have to look at where the injuries have come for Joe Burrow and just what.
Well, he came against the Jags last year. He was
but
gone
the year
like
before
week 3.
too. We got to go more than that. I mean, the Bengals haven't. When's the last time they were in the playoffs? 3 years ago. Did they go to Buffalo and win? Maybe.
Yeah, that now 2 years ago is a good one because he was throwing for 305 touchdowns every
and they're
week.
Still losing,
but they lost like like
I get it.
Historical games, like
Right?
42-39.
I'm not saying it's his fault. I'm saying that it doesn't guarantee that a team, as long as that guy does that, will, you'll be fine, quote unquote. How many years have they missed the playoffs in a row? Just 2? These 2 injury-plagued years?
I don't know. Did they go in 23?
I thought
23. He only played 10 games. So
yeah, he's been injured a lot.
Well, twice. Well, his rookie year too. So 10, 10, and 8. Yeah, 3 of the 1, 2. That's because their offensive line sucks and he gets crushed.
Yeah, for sure.
Although last year was kind of fluky, right?
What do you think?
But he still got hurt on a sack, right? Wasn't that a sack in the Jags game? And he got his toe.
It was his toe. Yeah.
Joe Burrow has started 77 games in his career.
Okay.
What's his career record as a starter? Regular season record. 77 regular season starts, which is basically about 5 seasons worth.
I'm going to go less than 500.
Yeah, less than 500.
No, it's over 500.
Oh, for real?
Is it? Oh, sure.
Okay.
43, 33, and 1.
That's pretty damn good for the Bengals.
Very
I mean,
good.
it's like you got to put the Bengals in there, man.
Very good.
Yeah.
Postseason record, also impressive, known for coming, Joe Cool, 5-2 in the postseason.
Yeah.
Season by season as a starter, 2-7-1 his rookie year.
Yeah.
Then he went 10-6 in his second year, and they went to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Then he circled back the next year, went 12-4.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then, but the last 3 injury marred, 5-5, 10-7, 4-4.
Oh, 10-7. Oh, were they 10-7 and missed? Remember, they won all those games in a row, and
I think they
missed
did
out
miss.
on it or something. All right, we got to take a break. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
If you want the real story,
football is everything I got. It's what I do.
ask an offensive lineman.
Let's talk football.
Leon Searcy brings the trenches to your radio on XL Primetime. Noon to 2 weekdays on 1010XL.
As America's #1 motorcycle insurer, Progressive has your back.
Like if I need a replacement part.
Sure, we can help with that.
Nice. Hey, I just entered this online contest for coolest bike in the world. You think maybe you can vote for me?
Actually, we just do insurance, not popularity contests.
Yeah, I know. But what's your email? I'll just send you the link real quick. You can vote like 100 times a day. They'll never know.
To be clear, Progressive has your back for insurance only. So get a quote and see if you can save.
So what I'm hearing is there's a little bit of wiggle room.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, covered subject to policy terms, limits, and conditions.
I know you love sports, so why not take that passion and make a difference in your community as a volunteer coach with the YMCA? Whether it's soccer, basketball, volleyball, or flag football, the Y is always looking for positive role models to help kids grow in both skills and character. Even if you've got no coaching experience, that's fine. We'll provide the training. Step up, give back, and be the coach that makes a difference. To volunteer, visit your local Y or fcymca.org.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, Checkmate's mascot and brand ambassador.
Why do you even talk in these ads?
People see me on the trucks, Brendan, so they expect to hear from me as well.
But I have over a decade's experience personally installing high-quality polymer floors right here in Jacksonville.
Well, I'm a professional mascot, riding around on the side of your trucks, smiling at passers-by.
Then could you at least tell people about our 2-stage polymer application process? Give your garage the finishing touch with a gorgeous floor that's guaranteed to last?
A bit busy posing for selfies, I'm afraid.
Years of experience?
Check. Adorable mascot?
Check. The team you need to make your garage gorgeous? Checkmate.
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Hall & Sons Plumbing. Florida opens a 4-game homestand, hosting Jacksonville tonight at 6:30. It's followed by a 3-game series against Ole Miss. Gus Malzahn is back in the spotlight. The former UCF and FSU coach has been named to the College Football Playoff Selection Committee, starting a 3-year term this season. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 8:11 and it's 62 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for the 8 o'clock hour next with The Drill right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back to the show. Rocking and rolling here on The Drill. Final Four is coming up this weekend. The Final Four records, Michigan has been to the championship game 7 times. They've lost 6.
The one they won was Rumeal Robinson, future Hawk.
UNC, who's not going, has been 12, 6-6. Kansas has been 10, lost 6. Duke's been 11, lost 6. Kentucky's been 12 times and lost 4. UConn's been 6 times and never lost.
6 times to the championship game?
Yeah.
Well, they're the new standard.
Yeah.
You know, Krzyzewski's gone. Dean Smith is long ago gone. Roy Williams was just as good or better than Dean Smith. But the UConn is the new king of basketball east of the Mississippi, period, end of story.
Yeah.
It's blood every bit as blue as Duke's or North Carolina's.
One of the narratives that you hear a lot with Duke, and listen, I get a lot of people don't like Duke, but it is fair that it was Krzyzewski.
Yeah,
they haven't done it without him.
Right.
They have to do it without him.
Yeah. I will say it is hard to be the guy following the guy. And to that end, Shire's taking.
I thought he's done a great job.
Yeah, I do
and
too.
he wins 30-plus games every year. And Duke makes runs, and I mean, there's a lot.
He's a good coach.
And
He's
I think
tough.
he'll win one.
He's got he's got that choir boy look, but you can tell he's a tough dude.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got no problems with that coach and coming up short. Look, at the end of the day, there are certain programs. I will say this. I don't know if UConn's there yet, and that would separate them. But the expectation, whether it's realistic or rational at Duke or Kentucky or North Carolina or Kansas, is that you're going to the Final Four and winning it all this year. And it's that way every year. And if it's ever bad enough that it's not that way every year, then you change coaches. That's what these programs do. And so unless you get a Roy Williams or Bill Self or somebody who can dig his heels in and prove that he's that guy, man, they're pressure cookers, man.
The Carolina thing is interesting. I really feel like it's either going to be the Arizona coach or Billy D.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
Yeah,
this
I'll
week.
stand by that. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
It makes sense. I would prefer that it be the Arizona guy myself because it takes away from it. It turns, 2 powers into one, or at least, knocks one on its heels a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I want Billy's college resume to be Florida exclusive.
Yeah.
His greatness was Florida driven. It was Florida exclusive. Now I know he, had a job at Marshall before then. I'm not, forgetting that, but I'd like Billy Donovan to be known as a Gator.
Yeah.
And if he goes and coaches North Carolina for 12 years and wins 2 titles, he won't be. Is Roy Williams known as a Kansas Jayhawk coach?
No.
No, he's known as the North Carolina coach. And that's what Billy would be if he went somewhere other than Florida and had similar success.
I hear you, but I want him to. He's such a,
I'll say it. The perfect description is you watch a Bulls game and he looks like an old dude waiting on the bus, sitting on the bench waiting on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Take him wherever it is we're going for activities today. And his team is terrible. They just lose night after night. It was Wemby, by the way. I'm pretty sure it was the Bulls. He got that quick triple-double on. If you let it, or double-double. If you let a guy get a double-double in 8 minutes, I'm going to question your effort. I don't care if he's 7 foot 100. Man got a double-double in like half a quarter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you enjoy the Will Wade press conference?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Will Wade, man. You got your deal. I mean, go get him, buddy.
It's amazing. I will say this. It's a much different...
Why did they bring him back?
I think that they think that he's a really good coach with the resources, and they were not investing resources at LSU when he was coached there last time, so he was having to finagle them on his own, i.e. cheat, to the point that NCAA gave show cause, which means you're not allowed to coach anywhere else for a period of time. And now LSU spends money like it's monopoly money.
Mm-hmm.
And we went through that list of who they're paying and how much they're paying, from buyouts of Brian to the lavishes of Lane. They got money going everywhere, Mulkey and baseball.
That's crazy, man.
And so now they're willing to spend on this program, and they believe that this guy's got that. He's kind of the Lane Kiffin of basketball, isn't he? Bounce around to wherever. You know, Lane Kiffin didn't leave him very happy in Tennessee when he bolted for USC after a year. It's real similar.
We were talking college basketball. We got news. Alex Lloyd is coming back, and that's good to see what he can do. Can he go the route of Isaiah Brown?
Where's CI Junior here and all this?
TBD.
Yeah,
now Boogie, Urban, Isaiah Brown returning, AJ Brown returning, Alex Lloyd. Right now they have 5 spots taken. TBD on Condon, Chinyalu, Ingram, Micah Gone. TBD on Ryu, Kovacev, and Victor.
I'm going to say, hot take. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Hot take.
The best player of all those guys, of all the guys that you mentioned coming back, the guy who in 7 years is most likely to be in the NBA, to me, is Ingram. I hope that's a priority. I hope he's retained.
Well,
I could see him being a 16-point scorer and a go-to guy next year.
Wow.
He looked the most confident and comfortable by the end of the year when he got his minutes, and he didn't get many, and they weren't important.
Mm-hmm.
But he looks like the guy to me we'll get Patrick's opinion on that. It's certainly more educated than mine is, but that's the vibe that I get from him, about him, not from him.
He was very highly recruited. And,
he was their highest recruit.
He was a heck of a good quarterback in high school, too.
I think if you looked at his game log down the stretch, I bet he hit 40-50% of his three-pointers. Again, it's easier to hit him when you're up, 15 coming in with 4 minutes to go. I get it. But he had to play meaningful minutes. Which game was it? Mississippi State? He had to play meaningful minutes in a couple of games down the stretch, and he answered.
Played 13 minutes against Mississippi State, but he scored. So
you have 8-9 points? 11 maybe?
8 points. 8 points against his.
What's the most minutes he played down the stretch? Is it that one?
Looks like that one.
Yeah.
That was the one Tommy was out.
Yeah.
See his game log here real quick. He didn't play a ton. He played.
No, he didn't. Yeah.
That was the most minutes he played. Mississippi State.
Yeah, and
played against Arizona. He played 11 minutes.
Yeah, he was trying to. He had his chance to be in the 8, and Isaiah Brown ended up winning that 8th spot in the rotation. I
played 7 minutes against Prairie View in the tournament, but did not play in the Iowa game.
Well, he stuck to the 8 in that one.
Yeah.
You get and last year, if you look at the tournament, no one played more than 8 unless it was a blowout.
He was 8 of 16 from behind the arc. So
for the year,
yeah.
Well, I mean, again, it's a small sample size, but that's a lot better success than anybody else that was throwing up threes this year. A lot better. I just say if we're happy to get Lloyd, then I would be more happy if it were Ingram or when it's Ingram, and hopefully it is.
Brunch with the Tour.
That's coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. We'll do that. We'll talk PGA Tour golf. I believe they're at the Valero, Texas Open this week.
Valero. Whoa. Valero. Hey.
I was more of a when the moon hits your
You have to
eyes
know.
like
He's doing a skit. He's doing a skit from Saturday Night Live 1,000 years ago.
No.
Yeah,
It's a movie.
Which one was it?
It's Robert Wall. Volare.
I know.
Volare.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I could have. Maybe I saw that parodied on SNL. I could have sworn. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's older than you, E. We will be back with Brunch with the Tour. It's a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Planting roots on the First Coast.
Where it feels like home, I got everything I need.
1010XL.
Homegrown.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Don't you buy a diamond in Jacksonville until you check out Beard's Diamonds. Hicken here. You're going to see a much bigger selection, higher quality than those chain store diamonds, and you'll get a better price. Beard's different, baby. It's Jacksonville through and through. Locally owned for more than 40 years. Say hi to the Lupos when you go there. What a reputation for value, honesty, transparency. Man, do they take care of us. The locals. Free lifetime insurance, warranty. Free maintenance, free sizing, free cleaning, free insurance appraisals. They don't nickel and dime you, man. And here's something cool. They love our local heroes in uniform. Military, police, firefighters, nurses. You get 25% off every day on every purchase. Take my advice and visit Beards. Get to know the local owners. It's not just engagement rings. Case after case of gorgeous everyday jewelry, tennis bracelets, pendants, earrings, fashion rings. Shop local, shop Beards is what I always say. And you'll get so much more for your money. Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
In the game of vehicle performance and reliability, Atlantic Infinity is always the top pick. This is Hayes Carlion. Did you know that every certified pre-owned Infinity is inspected, factory-backed, with a limited warranty, and gets the same championship-level service as a brand-new Infinity? Every mile will feel like first class. Check out their full certified inventory now at AtlanticInfinity.com or visit Atlantic Infinity off Atlantic near St. John's Bluff.
Scholar athletes prepare themselves to win at life.
1010XL and Southeast Orthopedic Specialists shine the spotlight on the Scholar Athlete of the Week. Wednesdays on The Frangie Show. Checked by
The Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
Jacksonville, get ready. April 6th, the Florida Theater presents Leonid and Friends. This 11-piece band brings the sound of Chicago to life. Horns, vocals, all the energy. Hear favorites from Chicago, Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder, and more. One night only, April 6th. Get your tickets now at floridatheater.com.
Frank Frangie here, and Big Chief Tire makes it easier than ever to get the tires you need with the Big Chief credit card. No annual fee, low monthly payments, and great promotional financing. Plus, you get free flat repairs and rotations, and right now, $50 off your first purchase when you sign up. I love how simple they make everything. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com to apply for the credit card and get the tires you need today. That's Big Chief Tire.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 877-4300 for Florida Home AC.
Liberty Landscape Supply is sponsoring Whiteout Cancer Night with the Jacksonville Icemen, Friday, April 3rd. Wear your Iceman gear in store and grab free game tickets while supplies last. Bring your ticket back with any $25 purchase and get a free 1-gallon plant. Liberty Landscape Supply has been making outdoor projects simple in Jacksonville for nearly 20 years. Find one of the 4 area locations at libertylandscapesupply.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, Brunch with the Tour, brought to you by
Clearwater Irrigation and Drainage too.
On 1010XL.
That's New Bomb Turk. Hollywood Nights, baby. That's what we're talking about.
Spanning the globe to bring you a constant variety of inane. We are the drill, and we're back. Are we starting a brunch with the tour now?
Yeah. We already did.
Okay. Well, Stuart joins us via the phone because he's a mover and shaker in the professional golf world. We haven't learned that by now.
Yeah. So where are you at,
He's
Stuart?
meeting with Tiger right now. He's meeting with Tiger to go through the plans on just
oh boy,
what in the world's happening and other. You know what you should do, Stuart? You should.
Stuart started spinning that immediately when it happened.
I think he should be his. You should solicit to be his driver, Stuart. And you can do that for your last 20 years of your career. Just squire Tiger around and make a mint.
I mean, it probably pays better. But yeah, no, turns out Tiger's not at the Fairfield Inn in Sarasota to meet up with me. So,
okay.
Big world traveler.
Fairfield Inn in Sarasota. I mean, sound like planes, trains, and automobiles down there.
What do we got going on in Sarasota, Stuart?
Corn Ferry Tour event, baby. The Lee Comp Sun Coast Classic. So we're down here. Our guy Miles Russell, top 25 into this event. So he's making his way from Jax. It's technically down in Lakewood Ranch, which, by the way, if you've never been here, I think it was invented like 3 years ago. Everything here is brand new.
Okay.
The whole city is knocking. Yeah, it's
All
a little bit overwhelming, but here for a couple of days and then back on Wednesday, and then get ready to go to Augusta next week.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't get to play the course like you, Dan. I just get to go.
Quite a difference from the Fairfield and to Augusta. Augusta. Well, listen.
Yeah.
A couple things we got to address before we get into everything, and that's let's first talk the good, and let's talk about what a great story the PGA Tour had this week with Gary Woodland winning. It's great. There's nothing bad about it. It's a tremendous. For those who don't know, Gary Woodland had brain surgery. One of the things after the brain surgery, he started to struggle with PTSD. Nobody knew. He finally opened up about it during the Players, and then he goes out and he wins a golf tournament. What a great story.
What an incredible story. Just a good guy all around. And listen, I mean, some of you may have seen the documentaries on what he went through and Netflix and all that stuff. I mean, you're talking about writing goodbye letters to your kids before going in to have this brain lesion removed. I mean, it's a gut-wrenching story.
Sure.
And the PTSD, he came out with that during Players Week. And it's just, I think if you're like me, I assume when I hear PTSD, I think military.
Right.
Ex-military. God bless my father-in-law was in Vietnam and, probably went through some of that himself. But any traumatic situation, a car wreck, a brain surgery, you don't think about it. And, man, that guy was battling some demons. And to be out there in the public eye and thousands of fans up close and dealing with security and all that, and to pull it out, and not just to win the tournament, but to win it going away was incredible.
Yeah, it really was. And family and just and by the way, man, let's see what he does at Augusta. Gary Woodland is more than capable.
I feel like he's played well there before.
Yeah.
By the way, did you see also it was cool Min Woo Lee kind of stayed behind it while Woodland walked in front of him?
Somebody said
he told him to raise,
never seen that happen before.
I've seen it, I think, but it's rarer. It certainly shows how he's respected out on tour, and it's fun to see the good guys win sometimes.
Yes.
And we've seen that. We saw it here at the Players.
Yeah, for sure. And it's crazy. I mean, this is a pretty talented guy. Major champion, won the 19 U.S. Open, 7 years without a victory. And obviously, the last couple of years going through the brain surgery and all that. But he's an incredibly talented guy. Well documented. Played, I think it was D2 college basketball. For a year or two in college before going to Kansas to play golf. So incredible athlete. So just a great story all around and very very heartwarming. I can tell you that everyone in the golf world, media, PGA Tour staff, et cetera, we're pulling for that guy on Sunday.
No doubt about it.
It's just like a pretty good field for the Valero Texas Open. No?
Yeah, I think Valero, we've talked about this before. Some guys like to play the week leading into a major. Some guys like to play 2 weeks before. Some guys like to, take the whole bit off. So I think it's a good field. It's a good tune-up. They get the golf course kind of ready to go. From the way they cut the grass and they shave it down, et cetera. So it has some Augusta-like shots there, which Houston used to do a long time ago as well. But yeah, I mean, you got Tommy Fleetwood Colin Morikawa, first-time Dan since he was one of the players.
I ain't picking him.
My personal favorite, Russell Henley, and my doppelganger, Sepp Straka.
Yeah,
I think that.
But McIntyre, Oberg, Matsuyama, who's your favorite Japanese golfer? Rio.
Hoshiyama. I forgot his name. I forgot his name.
Hisatsune.
Rio Hisatsune. That's how, whenever Stu's saying his name.
I think I read this, Stuart, that only 3 times in the history of Augusta has the golfer not played 2 weeks prior and then gone and won the green jacket.
In either week, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
So Scotty obviously would have to test this out. But the guys I think Tiger's one of them who won. And it might have been Palmer, too. Huh. I'm not sure, but I did see that the other day, and I thought, interesting. So something to keep in mind. That's why, why you kind of tend to get good fields the 2 weeks out because guys want to kind of fine tune.
I feel like the Houston Open.
Yeah,
now
it's usually the one.
Was usually the week before. We had that last week, and again, won by Gary Woodland. So that's terrific. You want to take a quick time out and come back and just do picks, or you want to do picks and scoot to break? Let's get back on schedule.
Let's get back on schedule.
We'll come back and just do picks. So, Stuart, it's time for you to go to Bolton's Power Rankings and just check them off, and we'll return with more of that insight next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care. Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Stop letting high-interest debt weigh you down. Pay it all off in days with Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan. It's a completely hassle-free way to cash out your home equity with no appraisals, no paperwork, no waiting. Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan uses AI-driven technology to get you approved for cash in as little as 1 day with a rate that's at a 3-year loan. One client got $100,000 approved in under 24 hours, wiped out all their credit cards, started a home improvement project, and cut their monthly expenses by $1,500. Call Loan Pronto now and see how much cash you can get. No hard credit pull up front. Imagine, this time next week, you could be credit card debt-free. Loan Pronto, A-rated by the BBB, with nearly 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. That's 999-1508 or loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781. On approved credit, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Get a healthy start in 2026. The Florida Department of Health in Duval County is here to help you get healthy and stay healthy all year long. Our dedicated team is committed to providing high-quality care and trusted public health services for our community. Our mission is simple: to protect, promote, and improve the health of you and your family. Learn more about our programs and services by visiting duval.floridahealth.gov.
When it comes to glass, you don't want average. You want flawless. Duval Glass and Mirror has transformed homes and businesses across Jacksonville for over 35 years. Frameless showers that wow. Mirrors cut exactly to your style. Fogged or broken glass replaced. Decorative tabletops. Windows replaced or repaired to stand up to Florida storms. All backed by a 100% guarantee. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote. There's only one name for glass and mirror around these parts. It's Duval!
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jacks. Thank you for trusting us for 55 years of custom welding fabrication and vehicle towing accessories. When you need a trailer hitch for the family car, a gooseneck for the company truck, or even RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We can do a bumper hitch, fifth wheel hitch, anything for safe, reliable towing. Come to Cannons of Jacks, where service is our #1 priority and we treat our customers as we like to be treated. Check us out online, cannonsofjacks.com.
Are you in the doghouse or maybe have a special occasion soon? It's funny how Kuhn Flowers can take care of any situation. Max Fink here, and anytime I've needed to make her happy, I rely on Kuhn Flowers to make that happiness happen. There's only one, KuhnFlowers.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, Brunch with the Tour, brought to you by
Clearwater Irrigation and Drainage too.
On 1010XL.
All right, welcome back to the show. A little brunch with the tour with Stuart Moore down there in Sarasota, getting ready for Corn Ferry. Off to Augusta next week for the Masters. Oh, nothing
Cheersy.
quite like it. Nothing quite like it as we forge ahead. Time for our Dreamfinders pick segment. E, bring everybody up to date on what happened last week.
All right. Well, last week. All right. Jeff Prosser was the big winner last week after taking Goddard up in Nap.
Get her up, got her up.
The two totaled him a total of $645,000. Adding that to his previous score of $6.1 million, that brings him to 6.8. That's good for a third place.
Okay.
Dan Hickey, you're still in first place. You took Jordan Smith.
Yes.
And Marco, is that Ping? Or
Penge.
Marco
Penge.
Penge. You took them two. That got you a total of $32,000. Add that to your $9 million. You're still at $9 million.
What am I at?
You have
6'6".
6'8".
6'8".
6'8". The tour went with Brooks Koepka and Sam Burns Eats Worms. They totaled him $96 million.
$96 million. Damn, what a week.
$96,000. $96,000. Adding that to his 7.8. That brings him to 7.9 million. And your boy, I went with Minwoo Lee and Ricky Fowler. They got me $584,000. Adding that to my $5 million, now I'm at $5.6 million. So with the first pick and the brunch with the tour picks, I'm going with my boy Ludwig Aubert.
Oh, very nice.
So Hicks got 9, Tour's 7-9, I'm 6'8", and you're 5'6".
That is correct.
All right. And
you're 6'8". You're 6'8".
Yeah, 6'8". Thank you. All right. I mean, it seems like it seems like I'm the guy who overvalued. I'm going to draft like the 8th best prospect at number 2. I'm going Russell Henley.
Oh, right out from Stewart's.
No.
Wow.
No.
Kind of feel like you have some ownership on Russell, Stewart.
I do. I love Russell Henley. That one really hurt.
Well, we come to you now for pick number 3.
Rio's still there.
Yeah. No, I'm not even saying it. Not going to do it. But give me Rio's uncle Hideki Matsuyama.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm gonna take Tommy.
Tommy Fleetwood.
And then, true to my roots, I'm going to take the yellow-toothed Bobby McIntyre.
Oh.
Hey, why's it got to be yellow-toothed?
Oh, he's Scottish. Crap.
Cruel.
I'm not taking Colin. I'll let one of you so-and-sos have him on the way back.
He might get some sort of heartburn and get life flighted.
Yes. So...
Colin Morikawa with Drew today.
Number 1. I mean,
Rob Bolton
is ejected after a practice swing.
Correct. Yeah. Colin Morikawa was pulled out citing nauseousness. Okay. All right.
Let's do the It's time. It's time.
Do it.
Long lost brother.
Yeah. Sep. I like it.
Sep.
Do it.
Sep Straka. All right. Who do I pair here? What do I do? Man, there's I mean, didn't Brian Harmon win? I cannot go Russell Henley, Brian Harmon like it's 2019 and we're doing brunch with the tour. You know what I'm going to do? This guy's been close. He's been up and down. I'd say a little bit more down recently. I'm going to go Siwoo Kim.
Ooh.
I like that.
Thank you.
Oh, you got to take Colin, don't you? The number 1, the favorite.
Yeah, y'all boys playing, man. Colin Morikawa. I got some icy hot for you. Come on down, my boy.
I bet you do. Back seat again.
Hey, before we let you run, Stuart, just what's the buzz on Jordan Spieth? I mean, I know, like they say, well, he battled injuries for years. I don't necessarily buy that, the whole wrist thing, whatever.
I know
he had surgery. I know he had surgery, but the guy hadn't won in 4 years. And before that, I mean, he's
I mean, this guy.
He's not contending much either.
No.
He can't put 4 rounds together.
No, is this just a, hey, I did great when I was young. I got married. I had kids. I don't work at it anymore. What is it?
It's very interesting. There's a couple guys, I think it was Daniel Berger that said he's never seen anyone get lucky making more 40-foot putts throughout his career, including junior golf, than Spieth.
Okay.
And now it's come full circle, and his putts aren't dropping.
Okay.
I think that, like, this is a dumb take, but I think these guys have become such athletes and so precise that the old school Jordan hits it all over the golf course, scrambles, recover. Like, that guy doesn't win in 2026.
Okay.
These guys are like freaking machines, man. They hit it 300. They hit it on a frozen rope. They can all chip and putt.
Mm-hmm.
No one's pitching out sideways from the trees and, draining 30-footers and winning tournaments. Unless it's a tournament that, 5 under wins, or maybe that works in the U.S. Open. But, he's not the longest hitter, and he's not making the putts like he used to make. So, I would hate to blame it on the family. I mean, we've always joked about that. That's probably not it. Everyone kind of gets used to that over time, and that change in life.
I'm just curious what the buzz is on the tour. I mean, this is a guy who, and maybe you listen. He had another Masters in his back pocket, because I keep seeing the scoreboard pop up where he was -7 as he started the back 9 on Sunday. Next was Danny Willett at -2, and he blew it, obviously at 12.
Yeah, brutal.
Maybe did he never recover from that? I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Well, I will say this. I mean, listen, he is, yes, is he in contention? Maybe not. But he's got, 3 top 15s in his last 4 starts.
Okay. All right.
T12 at Riviera, T11 at Arnold Palmer, T11 at Valspar. Again, those are kind of hard golf courses where you're not trying to shoot 19 under par. But you want to see him in contention on Sunday. And listen, man, love him or hate him, he's a guy where you're like, oh, wow, Spieth's 1 back with 9 to go. Like, I'll turn some golf on.
Oh, sure.
I mean, that guy, he's viewership gold. So I hope he's.
I mean, we'd have to get him in that position and put that to the test. I don't know. It's been too long. I'm not even trying to be, to be smart about it. Listen, and when it comes to like opinion on Jordan Spieth, he's a victim of his own success. He came out and he won all that golf by the time he was 20, 21 years old. He was on the same track as Tiger. He had multiple majors. He was dominating fields. He was making magical shots. He had he held a bunker shot, and I believe John Deere. I mean, this guy was all over the place.
Yeah.
You can't go 4 years without winning and be any good. So don't sell me anything on Jordan Spieth other than he'll forever just be
a guy,
Bob Tway or whoever. Yeah. He'll be around. He might win another
13 tour wins.
Yeah, he's done. He'll maybe win another.
I think
he never contends is the reason I say that. I mean, we're not talking about it's been 4 years since he won. Like, it's not like he's like near missing. Like some of these other guys will disappear for a while. The Schauffele's or Cantlays, but
this
they
guy
come back and they're
like next week. When we start talking about Masters, we won't mention him as a contender.
Fair.
We won't.
I asked this question seriously. I'm not trying to be a smart aleck. Is it awkward at all that the PGA Tour event there at Valero is on a Greg Norman course? That sounds kind of icky to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably
is that a topic or no? Am I the first person to bring that to?
No, not.
Huh?
Not really.
Yeah.
This is not really. No one's really brought that up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he designed it yesterday. It's been there for a little bit.
Yeah.
Guys love it. I mean, it's kind of out in rural San Antonio, but there's a massive Marriott there with water park. I mean, it's a great event to like bring the family to. The kids have a blast. Everything's right there. The golf courses, so you kind of walk to work.
Is there an animatronic Greg Norman to greet you when you get there? And if you win, do you win the Phil Mickelson trophy? Just ask him for a friend.
Oh my God. Good Lord.
We got to wrap it up, Stuart. Appreciate you. Talk to you next week. Augusta,
right,
get ready.
Sepp Straka live on the hotline.
Thank you, Sepp.
Sepp, by the way, it's good. Sepp's kind of trimmed down. He's looking good and fit. So it's good. It's good time to be Sepp Straka.
No comment.
Late.
God, I hate you guys. Hang up on me.
We love you. Come on, stop it. All right, we'll be back with more next. Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
There's something special about radio play-by-play. Always has been. In Jacksonville, your place for play-by-play is 1010XL.
I'm here with Danny Van Sickle, Director of the Electrical Training Alliance. Danny, tell me about your program.
Hey, Rick. We're a 4-year electrical apprenticeship. Our students start out making over $40,000 a year, and right now make over $90,000 a year, including benefits. There is no tuition or student debt. You just have to apply and get accepted.
Did you say no tuition and no student debt?
You heard that right, Rick. Once you're accepted to the program, your only cost for the books and the course fees. About $800 a year.
That sounds like an amazing opportunity. How can I learn more?
Just go to etajax.org and you can apply there.
Apply by May 14th.
Hey, I've got that craving again. How about some Mr. Chubby's wings?
Have you had the Chubby style wings? Grilled to perfection with Chubby's secret seasoning.
You know I have. They are so delicious. I swear you can't find anywhere in town with better wings and better prices on drinks.
So many different specials each night, too. Well, I'm ready to chub it up again.
Me too.
See all their specials at MrChubby'sWings.com. Locations on Fleming Island, the West Side, and Ponte Vedra Beach. Mr. Chubby's Wings. Before the game, after the game, and during the game.
Hey, I'd give you something easy to subscribe to if you're a golfer. You love getting out there and hitting the links and playing. Look good, play good. That's what ET subscribes to. It's what we all subscribe to, but not just look good, but fit good, feel good. And that's what you get with LFG. That's Live Forever Golf. I've been telling you about it for years, and you'll often see us outfitted in the variety of polos, hoodies, and other awesome products. Right now, they got the Passionate Patron Azalea collection drop. The Masters coming up next week. And they've got some, just to say, homages to our favorite major. Everything from hoodies to quarter zips. They've got athletic shorts and bathing suits. You need accessories like hats and belts and any and everything. It's Live Forever Golf. It's a mentality as much as it is an apparel store, but you can find any and everything you want right there online at liveforevergolf.com.
You don't think this would be a good moment to text somebody?
There's never a bad moment to share your opinion on the 1010XL text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Share your opinion
As soon as possible.
at 641-1010.
Hey, boat lover. The Botanista is inviting you to the first ever Freedom Boat Club Boat Show. Saturday, April 11th from 10 to 3 at Trout Creek Memorial Park. Ever wondered, should I buy a boat or just join a boat club and skip the headaches? Well, now you can compare both in one place at the first ever Freedom Boat Club Boat Show. Saturday, April 11th from 10 to 3 at Trout Creek Memorial Park. Browse pre-owned and newly refurbished boats like Key West, Hurricane, and Scout, or talk with the crew about their Freedom Boat Club membership, or just come and take a free boat ride. Boat show pricing applies to both options. Preview the boats at affordableboating.com. Learn about membership at freedomboatclub.com. Just come see the boats April 11th, because life's better on a boat.
Got a dent or a scratch that needs fixing? San Jose Collision in Mandarin offers expert auto body repair and works with all insurance. Family owned and locally trusted. San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Want to show off that backyard flex? Purple Heart Pools, a veteran-owned pool company right here in Jacksonville, is offering a brand new custom pool and spa package for a flat $75,000. All in, no bait, no switch. You heard that right. Only $75,000 for a custom pool and spa. Now's the time to break ground. Game days, summer nights, and neighborhood envy included. Schedule a free consultation today at purpleheartpools.com. Purple Heart Pools, Jacksonville's veteran pool company.
Jacksonville, get ready. April 6th, the Florida Theater presents Leonid and Friends. This 11-piece band brings the sound of Chicago to life. Horns, vocals, all the energy. Hear favorites from Chicago, Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder, and more. One night only, April 6th. Get your tickets now at floridatheater.com.
For the greenest, luscious lawn on the block, choose the local legends, Roundtree Sod. Don't just settle for ordinary. Let Roundtree Sod deliver you a picture-perfect lawn. To get a free estimate, call 7414-SOD. 7414-SOD.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Reunion Arena here in Dallas, where your homestanding Dallas Mavericks are set to host the Minnesota Timberwolves. And star guard Anthony Edwards.
Not 9 o'clock.
The players take the court here. We're going to have to jump ball. Wait, what's going on? Minnesota seems to be looking for some lost personnel. Has anyone seen Anthony Edwards? Where's Ant-Man? McDaniels, get in here. You're going to have to start. Where's Ant-Man?
Oh, dear.
He's taking a whiz in the bathroom,
That's not true. That's a lie.
What are we doing here, bro?
A jump ball?
Yeah. Anthony Edwards scored 17 coming off the bench.
Wasn't taking a whiz.
Wasn't the original plan. He was penciled into the starting lineup, announced to the crowd. He's nowhere to be seen. Replaced on the opening play by Mike Conley, who's somehow still in the league, by the way. Finally made his way onto the court. Checked in 2 minutes and 1 second into play. Nature calls, he said.
Yeah. No, he didn't say nature called.
Well, that's what the coach said.
Yeah. Go look at Ant's quote.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to. I know Ant how he rolls. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, you know
so
how
maybe.
Ant rolls.
So in other words, nature called. Maybe I don't know which level of nature, but yeah, I mean, today's athlete, man. Today's generation, late for work because they got to go. They got to go to the bathroom.
He just came out of the locker room. He didn't just come out of the locker room.
Come on. What are we doing?
Career earning for Mike Conley?
A lot.
He got a big one. He got one big deal in Memphis when they were.
He did.
How many years did he play?
Forever, dude. Since probably 17 years.
18 seasons.
18. Oof. I'd say he averaged 9 million a year. I'm gonna go 156 million.
I'm gonna go 174.
Both of y'all are off by 100 million.
250?
295.
He had that big a career, huh? Wow. What was his best year? I don't care.
Good player, not a great player.
Good player. He was an all-star at times. But here's how you judge. He was never on a team that won, bro. The good players win.
Zion Williamson is one of 2 first overall picks from 1980 to 2023 who have never played in a playoff game. 7th year he's in now. 7th year.
Well, in fairness to Zion, there's a couple things, and some of it's self-induced. He's got injured, and he hadn't played. But he's also got a franchise that seems to, like, shift their strategy, like major shift in strategy every 8 months. Like, they don't decide. They trade, they trade Anthony Davis, but then they're going to rebuild around Ingram, and then they trade him, and they bring this guy. They just don't have any plan, it doesn't feel like.
It doesn't.
I think Zion, I think had a pretty good year. He was by far the fittest that he's been. Zion's got
his second year he averaged 27 points a game, and it looked like wow.
Yeah.
And then he went down to 26, 22, 24.6. This year 21.3.
21 this year.
5.7 rebounds, 3.2
Not
assists.
good enough. And now we've been in the league 7 years. How old is Zion now? I mean, is he like 28, 29 years old?
Nah, because he came out early. He's 25.
That's it. I mean, that's still, you can't trifle averaging 21 points a game. The guy in a bad year averages 21 and 6.
Yeah.
But 21 and 6 isn't what it looked like he was going to be bringing. It was more like that 20. The year that he averaged 27, what were the rebounds that year?
7.2. That's his career.
Yeah, never been a great rebounder.
5.7 this year.
He's more of an explosive guy who can rebound.
His assists are way down. Yeah. So he's just he's a good player.
It feels like he would go to another team, a contending team, and he would be an all-star, like their second or third best player and an all-star level player.
Yeah.
Like that, like those teams that are really good. It's not just Batman and Robin. They got a third guy. Like the Heat had Bosch. The Bulls had either Rodman or Kukoc.
OKC had Harden.
Right.
Yeah.
They all got that third guy, right? And even current OKC, because you got Holmgren and Shea Gilgeous and Jalen Williams. You got to have that third, and you feel like if Like if he went to the Knicks, he'd be an all-star. If he went to the Heat, he'd be an all-star. He might only average 18 and 5 at that point, but he would get more of his That is also, by the way, if you're naming the 5 most invisible NBA franchises right now, the Pelicans would be in there, if not number 1.
Man.
Invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so. They the NBA is, again, it's the Wizards to me are a team that,
well, they have Trae Young now.
I don't care.
I'm just saying that's more visible.
Is he even playing?
Sporadically.
Yeah. I'll tell you a team that used to
the
be
Wizards
a team that used to be a proud franchise that's gone down the tubes is Utah.
It's a couple of years in a row now. They tried to retool. It didn't work. Sir, how would you like to be playing right now? And you're a professional basketball player or fan. You've played 76 games already. You got 6 to go, and you're 39 games out of first.
39 out, huh?
The Kings are 41 games out of first place.
Sacto!
Golden State is going to make the play-in 23 and a half games behind the best team in the West.
Yeah.
They're a little closer in the East, but not much.
I think the most amazing thing is that the Spurs have won, like, whatever it is, 20 at 22, and they gained no ground on Oklahoma City.
Well, the reality is this: you look at the top 4 teams in the West: Oklahoma City, San Antonio, the Lakers, and the Nuggets. Okay,
mm-hmm.
The last 10: Thunder 9-1, Spurs 9-1, Lakers 9-1, Nuggets 8-2.
Lost a game.
So you won 8 out of 10, and you've lost a game. They won 6 in a row and 8 out of 10. Those are the 4, and Minnesota is capable. I don't trust Houston.
No.
Yeah, they are maybe a
Minnesota's not capable. Capable of what? Making maybe the Western Conference Finals?
Yeah,
not the finals.
I think. I don't. Yeah, I don't. If they're capable of making the finals, I guess they're capable, because to make the finals, I have to beat either San Antonio or Oklahoma City.
Mm-hmm.
They can beat one. They're capable of beating the other, but I would think that the Spurs and Thunder would meet in the West Finals. Then I hope they do. That'd be a great series.
And
a lot going on
there. Spurs beat them.
The Spurs beat them. Yeah, they did.
Uh-huh.
And a couple of times beat them when they were at full strength. The Thunder have played a lot of their season with Jalen Williams in particular missing a lot of time. The MVP race is fantastic. I think it's going to be a super tight, close one.
If you're an NBA MVP voter, do you take into account that if you give Jokic the MVP, if you vote for him, that will be his 4th, which puts him rare
They've
air?
been doing that before. They've been doing it. That's why they stopped giving it to Jordan. That's why they didn't give it to LeBron.
Right.
So
maybe Jokic doesn't get it because I don't want to put him in the air of who are the 4-time winners. I mean, you're talking
Jordan.
Yeah.
I think
Kareem.
Did Bron get it 4 times? Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
I think Bird got 3.
But not 4.
Yeah. No, not 4.
4-time NBA MVP. Wilt Chamberlain and LeBron James. That's it.
The only 4-timers? That's it?
That's it.
Jordan didn't win 4. That's a joke.
No, it's Kareem, Bill Russell, Jordan.
Okay. They have 5. You're just getting the ones that
only
4 exactly.
4. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, you got 4.
Only
exactly.
2 of
I
one
was going to
4.
say, yeah.
Chamberlain and LeBron.
So who's the lead?
Kareem's
Kareem
won
7?
6.
6 and
Russell
Jordan
and Jordan won 5.
5.
Chamberlain and LeBron won 4.
Okay.
It's still rare air.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, so I would think that may hurt Jokic. Who's going to win? Who would you say is going to win?
That's tough, man. Wemby's making a run. SGA's making it could be any one of those 3.
SGA will win it. Number 1 team.
Yeah.
Set an NBA record tying or passing Wilt with most 20.
Just devil's advocate. Player A is averaging 33.7.
Doesn't matter. I'm just telling you he's going to win it. I'm just telling you. You're talking Luka?
Luka's stats are better across the board.
Than SGA?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
He averages 2 more points.
Mm-hmm.
He averages 3.5 more rebounds. He averages 1.5 more assists. He averages 0.2 more steals.
Yeah, he's capable.
Dang.
He certainly deserves consideration.
Yeah. I mean, maybe J.J. Redick is right, kind of screaming, hey, about my guy. Luka hasn't won one yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
I do think he's getting overlooked, which is sort of strange, playing in L.A. on a team that's playing good. I mean,
it's weird.
He's not being included quite as much. All right, we turn our attention to these boys' favorite hour of the morning.
Nasty!
They're nasty that way. It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday.
TheVoiceMenOnly.com studios.
It seems to me that what you folks need is a hero.
Yeah?
I happen to be a hero.
And who are you? 1010XL.
We need a professional hero, not an amateur.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Tell me if this is you, because it's definitely me. I go to bed thinking, tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up early, jump in that ice bath I just bought, have a good breakfast, go for a morning walk, and order a veggie for my side instead of fries. Then the morning arrives. I press snooze, skip everything else I planned because I'll do it tomorrow. But that's the Awaken 180 difference. Tomorrow is today. It's so easy. You want to do it. Your coach will be there to help you do it. You won't want to let her down. Accountability, ease, feeling great. That's the Awaken 180 difference. Now you can download an app, Google a weight loss plan, or buy the latest gadget. But who actually helps you follow through when you couldn't do it before? I lost 40 pounds with Awaken 180, and it was easy. No meds. I couldn't lose 5 pounds in a month on my own. Awaken 180 works, and it continues to work because it's set up to not let you fail. Succeed like we did at Awaken180weightloss.com.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Funny thing, a lot of plumbing companies still call themselves local, even after being bought by, well, not local people. Meanwhile, Hall & Sons Plumbing is still family-owned, veteran-operated, and proudly serving Jacksonville the way we always have, with a handshake, honest pricing, and real local roots. So if you want a plumber who actually lives down the road, not in a boardroom 3 states away, call Hall & Sons Plumbing. Local. Family. Real.
The flagship station of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
The action is heating up at Best Bet Jacksonville in April. The $500 buy-in, $100,000 guaranteed no-limit hold'em tournament is back with 4 starting flights April 10th and 11th, all leading to the final day on April 12th, live streamed on Best Bet Live. Do you want another chance at big money? Don't miss the second chance $300 no-limit hold'em tournament, $30,000 guarantee at 2 p.m. on April 12th. See all the details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
When you buy online, you really cannot tell because you're not looking at the stone. So it's impossible to buy a stone online that you can really see everything about it. You have to buy a diamond in person.
That's John Lupo at Beard's Diamonds, who says one big mistake is trying to buy a diamond online. Because each diamond is unique, you need to examine it for yourself.
Otherwise, you can get fooled, you can get tricked, and that's not a good thing when you're spending thousands of dollars.
At Beard's, John's son Ben says they give each customer the ability to compare multiple diamonds in their price range. Not just on paper, but up close inside and outside.
Go outside in the natural daylight. That's the best test to be able to see the exact color in the stone, see the brilliance in the stone, and the fire and the scintillation, which is very, very important.
People want to know what they're spending this money on, and they also want to be protected.
That's why Beard's takes it a step farther with a money-back guarantee and a trade-up policy that guarantees you will always get what you paid when you upgrade. Buy with confidence at locally owned Beard's Diamonds. in St. John's Town Center.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Southern Oak Insurance. Jaguars' temporary home could be locked in this week. NFL owners are set to vote at a league meeting on a proposal that would send Jacksonville's 2027 home games to Camping World Stadium in Orlando. The Orlando Magic look to get back on track at home against the Phoenix Suns tonight. Hear the game live on 1010XL AM, beginning at 7. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 9:05 and it's 67 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. It's the 9 o'clock nasty, and it's next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
Time to get nasty.
This one of those lighters in the air songs?
I think so. Feels like it to me. Tuesday's calling with the wind. Old Southern rock. You can get in the Southern rock mood now pretty quick when that guitar starts twanging. When beers start popping.
Gotta drain whiskey to this type of music.
Nah, it's beer drinking music to me.
Yeah.
That's granted. There's probably more whiskey drinkers back in the day when this was fire.
Uh-huh.
Not a huge whiskey guy. I don't dislike it, but not my go-to, I would say.
I could splash some Sprite or some Coke in there. I can make it happen.
Yeah, then you're drinking kind of an icy from somewhere.
For sure.
Our friend John Shipley has ranked the last 10 Jaguar draft classes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Which one is the best one? He said 2016.
Chip,
I'm coming to you like Spider Monkey.
All right, so 2016 is what? Is Jalen and all those dudes?
Jalen, Miles, Yannick, enough said. Best pick, Jalen Ramsey. Worst pick, Sheldon Day.
Oh, poor Sheldon.
Sheldon played in the league for a lot of years.
That was a class that looked better in its first 3 or 4 years than it ended up being for its career.
Yes.
Jan faded. Telvin Smith faded. A lot of, those guys that were is Linder also in that draft or no? He's before that.
Yeah.
Who else is in that draft? Is that it?
Which one you want to know? 2016?
Yeah, the one that he says is number 1.
That was Ramsey, Jack, Yannick, Sheldon, Tyrone Holmes, Brandon Allen, and Jonathan Woodard.
Yeah, that was top heavy in Jalen, and the other guys, the Miles Jackson, they played, but they were only impactful players really for a year or two for us. No, I mean outside of 2017, did any of those guys do anything outstanding other than Jalen? I mean, they were good, but
the worst of those of the last 10 years.
It feels like it'd be the C.J. Henderson chase on, and because of what they left on the table, that was a disastrous draft.
2020, yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah, and it wasn't just that they took the 2 wrong guys, but it was the talent that they had right around them. They could have had Justin Jefferson and C.D. Lamb at receiver and been good forever.
C.J. Henderson, Caleb Chase on Laviska Shenault. We did get Devon Hamilton, Ben Barch, Josiah Scott, Shaq Quarterman, Daniel Thomas, Colin Johnson, Jake Luton, Tyler Davis, and the legendary Chris Claybrooks.
Yeah, that's a really bad draft.
We had 12 picks.
And by the way, and after all the years and talks of promise and unfortunate injuries, Devon Hamilton's been a C player.
Yeah.
And been anything special at all.
Devon Hamilton had a great year last year.
Well, we're talking about replacing the interior of the defensive line.
Not him. I don't think he's a C player, Jeff. I think he's
I don't know.
I mean, he had a back, if not for that, infection and that back thing, I think he would have been a pretty good and value-wise 3rd round. Oh no, I respectfully disagree on that one. Trevor Lawrence, Travis Achan, Tyson Campbell, Walker Little, Andre Cisco. Thank you. Jay Tufele, Jordan Smith, Luke Farrell, and Jalen Camp wasn't a bad draft either. Was it?
Who was it? Give me again.
Well, it's Lawrence and Achan, man. Campbell and Little, Cisco.
Yeah, that's fine.
All those guys are starters in the NFL. Jay Tufele lasted a few years. Luke Farrell's still playing. He came in that's a pretty good class. I wonder if that's second. Let's see. Let's see what old Ship has here. Worst one was 2020. He called him the Duval Dozen. 18, he said it was the second worst one. Best pick, Logan Cook. 17, Best pick, Smooty Smoot. Worst pick, Leonard Fournette. Cam Robinson was in that class. 2025 is 7th. That's,
But, at the end of the day, we've had a lot of really bad drafts, dude.
Yeah. Not great ones.
Little to speak for them. The first rounders are never perennial Pro Bowlers. We don't go to the playoffs or have winning seasons, except every 7 years. Until Trevor, who's disappointingly given us 3 winning seasons.
He has 2023 ahead of 2021. 2023, it was we had a whole ton of picks there. Anton Harrison, Brenton Strange, Tank Bigsby, Ventrell Miller, Tyler Lacey, but
I mean, again, you're giving nobody's
Antonio Johnson, great pick.
Yeah, there you
Parker
go.
Washington, great.
Yeah,
pick.
there you go. Oh, yeah. Better than the 2 best so far.
Yeah.
Strange and Harrison look good, but they're not.
Yeah,
they're got. But you know what? It helps if you've got just good, solid NFL players. You don't need 22 stars.
What's the Jags' best draft class ever? Was there one previous to the last 10?
Yeah, there was one of those back in the day that had like Hardy and Brackens and Cheever. I feel like back in the early.
Hardy, Brackens, Cheever, Beasley, Reggie Barlow, Jimmy Herndon, John Fisher, Chris Doran, Clarence Jones, Gregory Spine.
Those top 5 are pretty good. They contributors. Cheever got hurt, so that takes away some of the value of that one. Who does he have ranked in the?
He does. He
was
last 10.
just the last
he ranked
10.
the 10. Freddie T and Donovan Darius was a pretty good back-to-back in 98. Pretty good first-round picks, but then you went with Cordell Taylor. Damn you, Cordell.
You had, to be honest, Baselli and James Stewart and Tony Brackens. There's your winner.
Well, Brackens was a different.
Oh, it was the next year.
Baselli, Stewart, DeMarco, Brian Schwartz, Chris Hudson, Rob Johnson, who got his Fred Taylor.
Yeah. That's a good draft. Well, that's 2 good first rounders. It's hard to hit your first rounders. Yeah. Where, what would be another fun one?
Is Baselli Stewart better than Taylor Darius?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Pretty close.
They're real similar.
Yeah, they're real close.
Yeah.
Only one is in the Hall of
That's
Fame.
fair. Yeah.
Well, okay, one deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Well, we can put deserve on anything. One is.
Oh. Okay.
I love Fred in his campaign, but Tony was a way more decorated, respected player in his era at the time.
So if we call out a wash, Baselli and Fred, who was it? Was
James Stewart and Darius are very similar too. Good players.
Darius was better than Stewart as a
as a whole.
Yeah, Darius was better at his position than Stewart was at his position because Taylor came in and took Stewart's position.
Stewart was good though.
He was good. He was good. What do you think his career numbers were?
5,000 yards.
$5,000.
Probably more.
Did he run for 1,000 yards?
Yeah, he ran for 1,000 at Detroit. He left here and he went and ran for 1,000. I'm almost positive. He may have had 2,000-yard running seasons.
Never ran for 1,000 here. Got 931 on 249 carries, which is 3.7 yards a carry in his last year. He was a workhorse when he got the ball.
Yeah, big dude.
Yeah. He ran for 1184 in Detroit with 339 carries.
And then he ran
3.5 a carry.
And then 1,000 again. So, 2,000-yard receiving.
Then he disappeared. Boom. Gone.
Must have got hurt. Your career would
really hurt.
Yeah, because he's playing full years. You don't just
5,841 yards.
Scott, by the way, settled here in Jacksonville. You'll see a little man around town if you look.
He will. And he still look young too.
He looks young.
he
looks good, man. That guy's got some Denzel in him or something. He ain't aging.
48 career touchdowns. So
good player.
5 in one game against the Philadelphia Eagles. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
58-41. So we were right on it. 5,000 career rushing yards.
Mm-hmm. Little man.
I wonder where that ranks versus, it's hard to compare different positions and different impacts. Similar players. It'd be also interesting to rank the Jaguars' first round picks. Like from 1 to 40, however many they've had through the years.
Yeah. Little man still 4th all time in rushing. Achan. Little man ran for 29.51 here. Achan ran for almost 4,000 here. Mojo had 8,000. Fred had 11.2. Leonard's 5th. Mark Brunell 6th. James Robinson 7th. TJ Yeldon, Blake Bortles, and David Garrard. We got 3 quarterbacks in the top 10 all-time rushers.
Yeah, I haven't been around forever, and a running back that stays for 6, 8, 10 years like we've had a few. It's not terrible. I wonder if other franchises where quarterbacks rank. I bet they do. Look at the 49ers career rushing. You don't think Steve Young's in the top 10?
Up there. He got to be.
Lamar probably leads the Ravens.
Probably.
Josh Allen's probably in the Bills' top 10. Probably a lot more common than it. Now, the difference is we were doing it with quarterbacks running for their life. It wasn't as much a part of the, a typical NFL.
Frank Gore, Joe Perry, Roger Craig, Ken Willard, Garrison Hurst, J.D. Smith, Hugh McElhenney, Kevin Barlow, Christian McCaffrey. Steve Young is 10th.
Top 10, barely.
Barely. So we have 3 in the top 10.
We also have a shorter lifespan.
Well, no kidding.
Well, if you've been around for 70 years, you've had backs that hang around for 8-10 years in the 50s or the 60s or the 70s, and they get to a much higher number than quarterbacks get to.
Tom Rathman, 19th. Shout out.
Who's going to pass one or two of these guys? What's next? Anyone?
For who?
For the
Us?
Jags.
Who's
10?
Trev's 12.
Yeah.
We got 4 of the top 12.
Who's 11?
Trev's zeroing in on needs about 50 to get by Stacey Mack.
See you, Stacey.
He needs a good year to get by Garrard and Blake. Then TJ Yeldon's next. There's we got a guy opportunity to move up. That would be where is he? Bashal Tootin, 27th all time. He's got a sight set on Vaughn Dunbar, Byron Leftwich, and Toby Gerhardt.
Toby Gerhardt.
Toby Gerhardt, greatest Jag moment.
And
4 straight runs against Buffalo on the goal line. Bang, 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 bang.
Madden cover.
3 of 10 is a lot because when you consider the Ravens have only been around since less than us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was Peyton Hillis.
Lamar Jackson is second in Ravens all-time rushing. You know who's number 1?
Jamal.
Oh, yeah, Jamal Lewis.
Thought you might say Ray Rice. It would have been Ray Rice had he not banished himself from the league. Derrick Henry will not catch Jamal. Jamal had 7,801. Derrick Henry with the Ravens in 2 years, 35-16. When he was already, quote, done, right?
He's done.
Yeah, he's done.
He's running up some hill today with some chains around him.
Yeah.
I don't understand why some storylines like go public. Why would the Rams volunteer that they considered trading Devontae Adams? I don't get it. Or like how smart we are, we didn't, or I don't understand.
No,
does Adams' agent leak it? Or I mean, what happens?
No,
there?
I think what I heard was that they feel remorse over the way they handled the Jared Goff deal. And so if they like to tell the player and then the player tells everybody. So they like to tell the player, hey, listen, just so you know, we're taking calls on you and we may or may not.
And they didn't do that with
and
Goff.
they ended up, right.
So in other words, they went public to everyone else now, but they told Adams back at the time that they were doing it?
They told Adams right up the rip that,
Okay, off the rip. Because now they're telling everyone else. Now, we didn't know they tried to trade him.
Who?
Devontae Adams.
The
Rams.
Are saying what?
That they considered trading Devontae Adams.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
didn't and aren't.
Right. Right. Now they're saying, but we're not going to.
Correct.
But they took.
Oh,
they just like to keep the player in the loop.
But the player was in the loop. Is it look at us? I guess my point is, why is that news?
Oh.
Why are they telling anyone?
Maybe they were asked about it.
Okay. Well, then that would be.
I mean, Sean McVay is applauded as being very open, very transparent.
Okay.
Which
I was just curious.
I guess that's why.
It's the writing is on the wall. Okay, it's coming, and there's no stopping it. It's a matter of not of if, but when. And I wonder if Atlanta not getting a due date on its Super Bowl, which is rare. When the NFL announces the Super Bowl, they say the Super Bowl, it's 70, whatever, will be in Atlanta on Sunday, February 14th. On Sunday, February 6th. That's how they do it. When you're 18 months out from your Super Bowl, you know the date.
Oh, they're going to 18 games.
Yeah, unless you're going to 18
and
games.
2 buys. That's a given. They all told them that at the owners' meetings yesterday. The owners are, speaking of owners have come out and said, we're going 18 games, 2 buys.
But that's why that Super Bowl date in Atlanta hasn't been. And I'm here for it. That sounds awesome. The more the merrier. 2 buys means the season extends.
Well, the best part is they're chopping that stupid preseason game. Got it down to 2.
Yeah, there you go.
It'll be 2 preseason, 18 games, 2 buys.
Which now gives you just of regular season football, gives you 22 weeks of regular season football. That's a lot. 22 weeks of regular season football because you get the 2 buys.
That's 20.
Oh, yeah, 20. Yeah, you're right.
22 counting preseason.
Yeah, counting the preseason I was counting. So it's 20.
Valedictorian twice in 2 days.
Well, 2 preseason makes 22.
That's not regular.
I know that. I misspoke.
You do know that.
I thought I did. I don't know. What do you want? Pound of flesh?
Well, I look to you for the
Okay.
with the confidence that you'll always bail me out when I say something stupid.
Well,
and 2 days in a row, you've given me crap.
You can continue to. I think you'll be all right. Atlanta's Super Bowl has not been named, so if you're making your plans for the Jaguars, because they'll probably win it the year we're in Orlando, then you want to keep your eye open to the calendar. That's all I was saying.
I'd be fine if they won it the year we're in Orlando.
Yeah, me too. As long as UCF doesn't paint the banner, we get it here.
I can't have the banner.
Yeah, you can't have the banner.
No, don't you dare.
We squatted down there like a gypsy for a year, but you get no part of it.
The only thing that annoys me about the Jags playing in Orlando is the idiot Bianchi.
Because
I know what he's going to do.
The Jags going to move. Yeah, they're going to move to Orlando. Yep.
He is a Mr. Haney sounding little so-and-so.
Love you, Mike. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Radio from another realm.
The jig is up!
1010XL.
PGA Tour star Ricky Fowler.
If you want to be the best, you have to practice with the best. That's why I had Southwest Greens install and maintain my putting green, and my synthetic lawn, and my chipping area, and my practice bunker area, and my bocce ball court, and our pole vaulting area.
Southwest Greens is the world's premier manufacturer and installer of putting greens, synthetic grass, chipping areas, practice bunkers, and just about anything else you want to do in your yard.
It's Southwest Greens.
Log on to southwestgreensofjacksonville.com to see what they can do to your backyard.
When you hear Florida Gators baseball on 1010XL, it's brought to you by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah.
Jumbo Shrimp Baseball is home this week and weekend at ViStar Ballpark. Tonight, enjoy 2-for-1 hot dogs courtesy of Stallmeyer. Tomorrow, it's day baseball in Duval with a noon start time on a Yingling Business Person Special powered by Miller Electric. Baseball all week and weekend. Tickets start at just $5. JackShrimp.com for tickets. Jumbo Shrimp Baseball. Affordable, family, fun.
Find out what it's like to live Florida Gators basketball with Gator legend Patrick Young.
They want Patrick Young.
Dan and Jeff team up for Time Out with Patrick Young, taken by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. And Kuhn Flowers, Friday morning at 8:30 on 1010XL.
Liberty Landscape Supply is sponsoring Whiteout Cancer Night with the Jacksonville Icemen, Friday, April 3rd. Wear your Iceman gear in store and grab free game tickets while supplies last. Bring your ticket back with any $25 purchase and get a free 1-gallon plant. Liberty Landscape Supply has been making outdoor projects simple in Jacksonville for nearly 20 years. Find one of the 4 area locations at libertylandscapesupply.com.
Hey Jacksonville, David Garrard here. If you want a street legal golf cart that's built with quality and style, check out Dynamic Drives and Designs in Jacks Beach. They have new, used, and fully customized carts from the top brands like Atlas, Dodge, and Pilot Car. Every cart gets a complete expert inspection, so you know it's ready to hit the road. Their team can help you design the perfect custom cart that fits your style and needs. For your custom golf cart, visit dynamicdrivesdesign.com today and see your perfect ride.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, transponders, and even high-tech smart locks. For honest, professional locksmith service, Instant Keys comes to you.
All right, welcome back. It's 9:24. Good morning, Jacksonville. Hanging out here on the drill. I've got this year's. I just don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm going to have to ask you. It's ballpark food. I love ballpark food because I like the. What I like about ballpark food is I like when they're unique. I like a unique dish.
Okay.
I'm going to present you a unique dish. You tell me if you would eat this dish. Would you give this one a try?
Okay.
Used to do it more with my rotund friend Beef.
Beef would eat anything, like Mikey.
He would kind of go for it.
I'm a little more of a plain eater, but when it comes to like junk food at ballparks, then I'm in. Is this the ballpark list?
This is a ballpark,
Okay.
just one.
All right.
I just have one today. It is a donut pizza at Coors Field this season. These donuts are covered in, you maybe not so fast.
No, I'm in.
These donuts are covered in garlic butter, grated Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, marinara sauce, pesto sauce, and Italian seasoning.
Delicious.
Yep.
I'm in.
I'm pumping the brakes on that.
That sounds. You don't like that?
Nah.
Oh, that sounds good to me.
It's got a little bit of
That's
sweet.
sour and sweet.
Yeah, but
that sounds delicious to me.
Yeah,
all you're basically
salty and sweet.
Donut pizza.
You're making basically all they did there is they made your crust out of donut. You're having a pizza on a donut crust.
I'm already not that much of a pizza guy.
I love pizzas. Yeah, you can put pizza on a lot of different come up. You can put Captain Crunch, make a Captain Crunch crust. I don't care.
Donut pizza, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have that.
I love pizza.
I was listening to the lunch bunch yesterday.
Oh,
and Leon, he had an event, or he was at an event, and he let the listeners know that he had kangaroo meat.
Ooh.
Now, gentlemen, would y'all?
I'm going to take a pass. No, I don't want to eat the little fella.
I mean,
hop, hippity hop.
Yeah, I'd take a pass on that too.
What do you mean? No, why you wouldn't try?
No, man.
Why would you not try it?
I'm weird with food like that, man.
Well, what meats do you eat?
Chicken and steak.
You don't eat pork? You don't eat barbecue?
Pork, barbecue chicken.
You don't eat fish?
No. Allergic to seafood, so I don't mess with no fish.
Okay.
Chicken, steak, beef, pork, turkey.
Well,
that's about it.
Well, that's a lot. You just left the exotic
kangaroo.
animal. You're missing some. You're missing some that would be good. Like bison is good. I don't know about a lot of people swear by venison and they'll hit venison's better. I mean, it depends if you how you have it made.
I'm just not going to eat the kangaroo. That's all. You can have it if you want.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I want it, but I wouldn't be like opposed to eating it. Meat's easy to eat, I think. You know, if you can take pretty quick.
If I know what it is, I probably won't. He said it was prepared like sausage.
Yeah,
so if I think
yeah.
it's a sausage,
Sure.
then sure. If
You
I know
probably,
what it is,
yeah. I've eaten like gator before in the form of sausage. It's good. I hear you. Have you ever eaten rabbit? No. Lamb?
Oh, lamb chops.
Yeah, well, that's from lamb.
Yeah, lamb chops.
Tarleton State guard Dior Johnson is going to enter the transfer portal. He averaged 24 points per game. Dior, Oak Hill Academy, Saugerties Senior, IMG Academy, Findlay Prep, Fairfax Senior, Mayfair High School, Centennial High School, Prolific Prep High School, SoCal Academy, Clarendon College, JUCO, Pittsburgh, UCF, Tarleton State.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Since what?
13 colleges and high schools. It's not possible, is it?
Apparently it is.
13
I
colleges
tell you
and
what
high
I might be kind of off of. I worried about like the Zion Poland was a one and done. Lee is a one and done. I don't know if I like these one and done in the backcourt.
Yeah.
I can do it in the front court. Give me 1 year. But I need my backcourt to grow and season and get some chemistry.
Okay.
Now, that being said, Elijah Martin was one and done, and he fit right in with Clayton. But Clayton and Will Richard had a couple years together.
Yeah. So we shall see. We talked a little bit yesterday about the Big Ten versus the SEC, and you're of the ilk, I think, I don't want to put words in your mouth, that the Big Ten has to go win a natty still.
Well, no, the Big 12 has had the Big Ten has had a better year.
I think the Big Ten.
I'm not saying it's past the SEC in basketball. That's what I'm not. That's what I'm not willing to say.
I think the Big Ten has. You're not willing to say the Big Ten has passed it? Yeah, see, I think it has.
Well, but just last year, the SEC had the most historic year ever. You don't pass pass them in a year.
Why not?
For good, because it's one any more than saying last year that the SEC was unassailable.
The Big Ten went 6-0 against the SEC.
I get it this year. That doesn't mean they passed. That could change next year. You know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's here to stay. I think what the Big Ten has done is I think they've figured out, and I think they have more money than the SEC now. And I think for all the years where the SEC was kind of, doing it the illegal way, now it's all legal. And I think the Big Ten basically has taken over because the Big Ten graduates who've made all this money want their schools to win, have funneling their monies back into their schools. And so now I see deeper rosters where in Indiana in football is proof, and Nebraska in basketball is proof. So I don't know. I think the Big Ten is now past the SEC as the premier athletics conference in all the land.
Well, if you want to put a heavy emphasis on football, 3 straight by 3 different teams is exactly why the SEC built their reputation. So I'll give you that. But I'm not going to give the Big Ten the title of the best basketball conference when for a few reasons. One of them being no natty since 99 or whatever it was. It's been forever. Michigan State, 2000, last time the conference has won a national title. And, the SEC had as many bids as anyone this year. I mean, this year the Big Ten was better, but last year the SEC literally made history.
Yeah.
With how powerful they were. And a lot of money is being invested in Alabama, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky.
We'll see.
Yeah. Those teams will be, I think that in today's transient nature of college basketball, it's not paying them, it's getting it right on who you brought in. I mean, pay them as part of it. I think when it comes down to, like, Michigan wants a player and Arkansas wants a player, I don't think Michigan's going to outbid them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
We'll
Listen, the SEC hasn't made the college football playoff the college football championship game in the last 3 years.
Right.
I even had a representative in it. Big Ten's won 3 with 3 different schools. So, and now basketball, if this shift continues, then there's no denying. I guess we still got them in baseball, and I don't know if that will ever change just due to the weather, but it might. Who knows? So interesting thoughts as we go forward. Let's come back and do some New York City headlines. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5. You have something? FM.
It's Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. I was just going to add.
All right.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
1010XL.
For the second time, the Gators celebrate as national champions.
Home of the Florida Gators.
It's that time of year again. Madness is back, and Nimnik Buick GMC is bringing the excitement with Shoot for Loot. So this month only, when you purchase any new or used vehicle from Nimnik Buick GMC, you'll get a chance to take a shot and win $1,000 cash. That's right. One shot could put $1,000 cash in your pocket. And of course, the winning doesn't stop there. At Nimnik Buick GMC, you're going to have unbeatable savings, a huge selection of Buick and GMC vehicles, and financing options that fit your budget. That's the bottom line when you go to Nimnik. You're getting great pricing. You're going to get great products. You're going to get people that are going to take care of you, whether it's a truck, whether it's an SUV, maybe even a certified pre-owned vehicle. You want to buy a car, you need to head to Nimnik Buick GMC. I've been doing it forever. I trust my friends at Nimnik, and you can too. So where can you take your shot at $1,000 cash and score the best deals in Jacksonville? I'll tell you where. Nobody but Nimnik. We are professional grade GMC.
Jacksonville, get ready. April 6th, the Florida Theater presents Leonid and Friends. This 11-piece band brings the sound of Chicago to life. Horns, vocals, all the energy. Hear favorites from Chicago, Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder, and more. One night only, April 6th. Get your tickets now at floridatheater.com.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
My son had a meniscus surgery a couple of years ago, went smooth as silk, was playing tennis in 2 weeks. This is Patrick Malarkey, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Our son Eric's a Division I collegiate baseball pitcher who is having shoulder pain. We took him to Southeast Orthopedic Specialist and are confident that he's now on the road to recovery. This is Beth Anderson, and we love the care Eric receives at Southeast Orthopedic Specialist.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Most things are easy when you're motivated. The question is, what happens when you're not? That's where Awaken 180 was different for me, Sneaky Joe, Bowerly, Beamer, and everyone else I know. Get motivated at awaken180weightloss.com.
At G&H Tires and Service, the G stands for great pricing. The H, well, that means honest service. For over 20 years, Roger and his team have helped Jacksonville drivers stay safe on the road. Need brakes, oil change, AC not blowing cold? Well, how about a super affordable $36 oil change? Affordable brake jobs, AC checks before summer hits, alignments for all these construction roads, and even free check engine light inspections. Locally owned, community driven. G&H Tires and Service on Beach Boulevard.
Mark Watson with Hardball Creative, here to share with you an actual client review.
Dude, these shirts are sick.
Check out the shirts and other sick promo items at hardballcreative.com.
Hardball Creative. Hardball does it all.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, welcome back to the show. UConn never been beaten in the championship game, so
don't let them get there.
Interesting to see what happens, man. UConn, if they beat Illinois, they'd be playing a really good, probably the two teams that people consider the best in the country, Michigan and Arizona. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It'll be good to watch.
Well, my nugget is after, and again, we're making our way through the first cycle of the Braves rotation. So don't get it twisted. But I will say, after posting a shutout last night against the Oakland Athletics, the Braves have recorded 2 shutouts in their first 4 games for just the third time in franchise history. 1906 and 1899, the previous 2 instances. So it's still the Achilles heel. It's still the worrywart portion of the roster. But so far, the starting pitching is held up and the bullpen has been decent. And the Braves are like what feels like 20 other teams are 3-1. Does it feel like everyone's 3-1, or maybe it's just because the division looks that way? It gives that impression. The big stat from Major League Baseball is that we're only 4 games into the year and there are no undefeated teams left, and there's only 1 team without a win, which is way out of character. Usually the longest win streak without losing and the longer losing streak without winning are longer than 3 games. Saw the Dodgers lost last night. The Yankees lost last night. The Giants finally won a game.
Dodgers better be careful. Better make the postseason.
I think they'll make it, yeah.
You'll be wearing Hicken Met gear.
Yeah, I know. The Dodgers will, I'll triple down on whether or not they're a playoff team. Especially since the Giants don't look all that good, man. I know the Yankees should, but when you score 1 run in your first 3 games and you get off to the start that they did, I pointed this out earlier and I read a column. It was kind of on the Giants' struggles, but it included good teams last year that got off to bad starts. The Braves, the Astros, and Orioles, expectations. And you start, 6-15, you don't make the postseason. You don't come back.
It's tough to do. The Athletics better get going or they're going to be in trouble. Swinging A's. I don't like the Athletics in the respect that they refuse to put their name on there. They're just the Athletics, and they wear like a Vegas on their side.
Are they ever going to Vegas?
Yeah.
What's the standing on that?
I think they're building the
right now as we speak.
I believe so.
I'll ask another. This is kind of a dumb question. What are the Rays back in their building, or are they still in?
Yeah,
they are. They put a different roof on it.
They did some work to get it up to speed,
and they're going to stay there
they patched the Trop up.
Yeah, they patched it up.
Wow.
Have you been to the Trop?
I drove past it.
Is it the same? Is it any kind of open air, or or do you don't know for
I
sure?
don't know.
Yeah,
Because
there was some talk because it blew it all off that they would make it kind of a.
No, I don't think the Trop's open air.
Yeah, I'd like to see just like put a roof up there, but have it open air around it. Maybe that'd be an idea.
No, well, you can't come in with ideas now. They're already on the process of trying to build in a different back in Tampa.
Where's that stand?
That's it coming up to the vote, I guess.
Well, there you go.
That should go through.
I'm sorry if I'm a little skeptical. I've heard this story before about building a new park in Tampa. I've been hearing it for 12 years.
Let me put it this way. If they don't get their park in Tampa, they're going to leave Tampa. So that's up to the city of Tampa to decide if they want to keep the Rays or not, because they ain't staying in Tampa if you come back to hey, let's make the Trop open air, you know. So anyway, New York City headlines brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners. 3 different locations for Oceanside Cleaners. Michael P. Harris, a family, terrific. Been doing it for 35 years. They got locations off Southside Boulevard, Ponte Vedra, St. Augustine, and by the way, free pickup and delivery, 24/7 kiosks. They save you great time. I get text reminders every week. It's great. I couldn't say
it's going to take my couch cushion
I'm
covers
waiting on that.
over there for me.
Waiting on that. They bring in New York City headlines. They love them, and we love them. And so without further ado, hit it. Actual headlines from New York City periodicals right here for you. Teacher who reeked of weed every single day allegedly tried to sell drugs at school.
Well, they know where to get it.
Well, was it at college?
No,
you can't be selling drugs. I would argue even in college, but certainly not in high school. Yeah. Let them, if they're going to go error in their ways, let them make the error. Let's don't push the weed on them.
One Taste orgasm cult boss got surprising letters of support, including from CNN personality.
That's your boy, man.
What's wrong?
It's a 9 o'clock. That's
12 years you got in jail.
A One Taste
orgasm cult boss. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the name of the company. I don't know what to tell you. I just read the headlines.
Just reads them.
I just read them,
I know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Skip that one.
Just read Ron Burgundy. Just read.
I just read what's in front of me. Family ties. Tiger Woods' DUI arrest crash raised some concerns for Donald Trump Jr.
Okay. I don't know why, but okay.
Cop shoots and kills pit bull mauling woman in Queens.
Oh, I mean, sounds appropriate.
Okay.
Oh, you passed that one, huh?
I just read it.
Oh, sounds like these boys are up to something.
Children find human skull while playing near creek. Authorities unearth 50 more bones.
It's cool, except for the fact that somebody's like murdered and buried there, I suppose, or maybe it's like old time, but wouldn't be anything cooler to be like 8 or 9-year-old walking along and find a body. Huh?
Despicable moment. Man rubs his genitals on woman's ear in Whole Foods.
Good. New York City headlines. He just reads them.
He's tall, drink of water. The idiocracy is just...
Windsurfer collides with whale in unbelievable video.
Oh, man.
Whale said, hold my beer. What was that? It's like mosquito lands on man at the park.
Fly in shame while you endured hours-long travel nightmares. Members of Congress bolted D.C. for the good life.
Sure
Casinos in Disney World.
I thought these were news headlines. These politicians rake us all over the coals. They spend our tax money however they want.
Oh, man.
They enrich themselves with these elected offices. They're disgusting.
Mass exodus from Los Angeles revealed in shocking new figures.
Yeah, why would it be shocking? It's gone in a handbasket and people are leaving that. I saw a stat where, like, by zillions more people are leaving that state than any other.
Bearing it all, stripper reveals U.S. troops are blabbing to her about being deployed and blowing operational security.
I mean, pillow talk.
Yeah.
Call that pillow talk.
Sweet release. Leanne Rimes sobs while undergoing brutal deep jaw release therapy.
I didn't understand if she was crying out of relief or out of some sort of pain. It wasn't exactly an endorsement for the procedure.
I love Leanne Rimes.
Dream home. Billionaire Kylie Jenner's Hidden Hills mega mansion boasts 12-car garage and 2-story closet.
I'm Batman.
Yeah.
Kylie Jenner.
That Kylie. Ooh.
So what's the age
Get
now?
that bag. Adult children brag about living with parents while spending money on travel and designer bags.
I got to browbeaten into watching a movie yesterday.
What'd you watch?
Yeah, and it's an old one, so it doesn't mind. There's no spoilers. It was amazing to me how we put like spins of the times on either classics or storylines or plots. I watched Wicked yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, and I don't. The problem with Wicked is I
sat through the whole movie?
I did. It was very long. Mrs. P wanted to watch it, and she was watching.
Was it the Wicked 1 or Wicked 2?
There's only one, I believe.
No, there's 2 Wickeds.
Yeah, I don't know if there's 2. But
There's 2 Wickeds.
Okay, I don't believe there are, but I saw the first one. It said to be continued. Maybe the second one's coming, but I don't think it's out yet. Maybe it is.
Out.
Anyway, I saw the first one, and as you know, I bring this up because The Wizard of Oz is my favorite all-time movie.
Yeah.
I'm a Wizard of Oz expert, trivial and otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like. Can't the Wicked Witch just be the Wicked Witch because she was born wicked, and the Good Witch be the Good Witch because you just got to have good?
Don't know.
Because Wicked takes the whole thing and then just tries to explain why the Wicked Witch is wicked and why the Good Witch is really just kind of a different
Oh,
itch.
no.
Starts with a
Terrible
V.
news heading to break.
What's wrong? Wicked 3's out? What about Wicked 2? Do you got confirmation?
I told you. I don't need confirmation.
All right.
I guarantee you there's a Wicked 2.
Wicked 2, you're telling me, is out and about. I didn't know there was.
7'9" fan favorite Olivier Rioux is entering the transfer portal.
No, that's too bad.
I love big Olivier. What you me?
It's
Good
not that big
gator.
of a loss.
Well, it's not a big loss on the court, but he's a good kid. I like Olivier, but it's probably best for him. He needs to go play somewhere. If I was UNF or JU, I'd be calling Olivier Rioux right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the drill. Turn for home.
Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Buying a diamond should be fun, not stressful. But at some stores, the pressure can be intense, with pushy salespeople and mandatory deposits. But at Beard's Diamonds, owner John Lupo says that's not cool.
They wanted to sell them only what they had, wanted a deposit right then and there. They did not want them to shop, and we don't do business that way. It's pretty sad that you don't want the consumer to go shopping. That must mean that they're not confident in their pricing.
It's different at Beard's.
We encourage people to shop. We want you to go shopping, to know that you're getting a better deal and a better education at Beard's. We will do anything we can to make you happy without putting deposits down.
No deposits, no commission sales, no pressure, no pricing games, no corporate rule books. John's son Ben sums it up nicely. At Beard's, it's laid back and relationship driven.
There's plenty of options out there, but we're looking to go the extra mile when people want to patronize us, and it brings us great pleasure to see two lives be connected together.
Beard's Diamonds, locally owned with over 4 decades of doing business the right way. At St. John's Town Center and online at beardsdiamonds.com.
That's the buzzer. And on Hard Rock Bet, buzzer beaters mean bonus bets. Every time a team you bet to win or cover hits a game-winning buzzer beater, you score a $25 bonus bet. An extra $25 on top of your winnings. Just opt in and bet $5 on any team. As many teams as you want, all tourney. Win bonus bets at the buzzer. Only on Hard Rock Bet.
Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Hey, Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Liberty Landscape Supply is sponsoring Whiteout Cancer Night with the Jacksonville Icemen, Friday, April 3rd. Wear your Iceman gear in store and grab free game tickets while supplies last. Bring your ticket back with any $25 purchase and get a free 1-gallon plant. Liberty Landscape Supply has been making outdoor projects simple in Jacksonville for nearly 20 years. Find one of the 4 area locations at libertylandscapesupply.com.
Attention men and women. If you would like to get your hair back, then you need to listen to some of our clients. John in Orange Park.
IHRS showed me what was causing my hair loss and helped stop it.
Call IHRS now at 904-777-IHRS. Find out how to grow your hair back with a free hair and scalp examination. Diane from Ponte Vedra.
Now I have what lotions couldn't give me. Thick, beautiful hair.
Hurry and receive a free hair and scalp examination and get 2 weeks of laser treatments for free. Call IHRS at 904-777-4477. Hairforme.com.
My Gate Rewards members, this deal is just for you. Right now, grab any 2 12-ounce Red Bulls and get 2 of your favorite roller grill items for just $1. When you need a boost, Gates got you. See store for details.
Bet on the ball game. Get your money down. Money lines, totals, and parlays. We're cashing tickets all around.
It's baseball betting season, and VSiN's MLB betting guide is a home run for bettors. Download your free special edition of the guide, featuring a betting preview of the Atlanta Braves and Tampa Bay Rays at 1010XL.com. That's 1010XL.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Little Leanne Rhymes.
He said he's a big fan.
Why are you a big fan of Leanne Rhymes?
How
E?
do I
Put her in your
get
backpack and take her on
through
vacation.
life without you? I like her because this was like the feature song in one of my favorite movies of all time. Every time it comes on TV, I gotta watch it. Con Air.
Con Air.
Yeah.
Con Air.
When Cameron Poe saw his daughter for the first time, he had that rabbit.
Little rabbit.
Yeah. Little stuffed rabbit.
He handed her the rabbit. She turned her poor little head. The wife said, "Don't do that," and she ran into Cameron Poe's arms. Beautiful moment.
Is Con Air the one where they're transporting them via plane and it like has a wreck?
And Cyrus the Virus, they took over.
Oh, they did it on purpose. Yeah.
Cyrus the Virus led the charge.
Apparently there was a Wicked for Good, a sequel to Wicked, and Hickman was right. He's seen them both, I suppose.
I haven't seen either of them.
Yeah, the first Wicked was terrible. As a what I was going to say, and we got off track. As a Wizard of Oz aficionado and expert, yeah, Wicked was boring and slow. I hate musicals. That's just the bottom line. I can't stand. If I can stand a musical in the theater. Like the theater almost needs the musical aspect, but I hate watching a movie where they sing the plot. It's just dumber than hell to me.
I'm just trying to get over this whole Olivier Roux.
What happened?
How will I live without you?
The 7-9er is gone.
Yeah.
Well,
mainstay on the.
Why do you put in the 2 years of like developing him and then he goes somewhere else? Somebody paying that dude? They pay him in francs?
Well, with him being 7'9", he could probably go get some bread somewhere else, though, right?
To be honest with you, after 2 years, thought we might see a 10-minute game guy down there.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I guess he just doesn't have it. So big.
He is so big.
I mean, the guy could just. I mean, he's just so big. I would want to. If I'm gonna. I guess my point. If I'm gonna invest the first 2, I'd want to invest the 5.
See what Kentucky did?
No.
They hired Jackson State head basketball coach Mo Williams, former NBA player.
Mm-hmm.
Mo Williams is not.
They play with LeBron.
Yeah, play with LeBron, point guard.
Yeah,
but he's not. He's not Magic City.
Oh, that's Lou Williams.
That's Lou. That's Sweet Lou. Yeah, Sweet Lou. Yeah, Mo
from Lemon Pepper.
Mo's son is a 4-star point guard who was signed with Kentucky.
Well, you don't need to do that anymore, by the way, Mo. Yeah, or Kentucky. You don't have to hire the dad anymore. Just whatever you were going to hire him for, pay the kid.
Yeah.
Because, and by the way, I'm always curious about this, and we never follow up. But when the father joins the staff, when the kid leaves, to just very quietly, that coach leaves, then we just don't say anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Mo goes to Kentucky. His kid goes there. He stays 2 years. Does Mo, after the 2 years, just kind of quietly out the side door?
Right.
He stay
or does
on
he
staff?
stay there? Right.
They probably move on to the next.
What was one of the Danny Manning and his dad?
Ed Manning, wasn't it?
Ed Kansas.
Danny Manning, yeah.
That was one of the.
There have been a lot of them through the years. There have been plenty where a kid's dad is added to the staff. That's happened a bunch through the years.
Jim Nance just said on a media call, asked about Bryson DeChambeau. I have to confess, I've not seen Bryson hit a single shot this year. All I can go off is the YouTube videos I've watched with my son. It's probably true.
Has a huge fall. I think he's starting like his own league. Is it like DeChambeau, like a YouTube golf league or something?
He's not going to be in that. I don't think. How can you put it? How are you going to put it?
No, it's Grant Horvat. That's who it is. Horvat.
Yeah. That's a big difference. I mean, I don't mean to be
right.
Snipey about it. No, they're putting the Bryan brothers and Horvat. They're putting together your golf league, whatever they're calling it. But it's YouTube golfers, and there'll be like 16 of them. But yeah, DeChambeau won't do that.
Some guy, one other note, some guy, Derek Early from up at Chapel Hill, saw Billy Donovan at Osteria Georgie in Chapel Hill for dinner. A close UNC booster said they were going to fly him private to San Antonio later tonight. It's happening. We shall see.
Man, I've seen a video of the guy you talked about yesterday, the tattooed lottery winner. This guy is a psychopath.
It's our guy.
And when you said tatted up, man, you weren't kidding.
Oh, yeah. I ain't playing.
His body is a canvas, my brother.
I got to go check him out.
This guy's got $167 million. He's breaking into homes, stealing $12K.
Get us out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Hello, Mike.
Hello. I saw DeChambeau fall in that bunker.
Yeah.
Did you see that last week?
No, he fell?
That was the only shot. They're like, I guess it was during the players. They're like, best golfers in the world are at this stadium course, and here's DeChambeau falling in a bunker in Dubai or wherever he was playing. I don't know where it was. He had some shot. There was like crickets. There was nobody out there, and it was the peak of live golf. Gotta love it.
I think it's a bit awkward they're playing this week's PGA Tour stop at a Greg Norman design course. I was the only one that took it that way, I think. Yeah.
What do you got cooking today?
We actually have quite a bit cooking today.
Right.
Halloran was out at the
yes, he was.
The owners' meeting, so there's a lot of good tidbits that he reported on, including obviously Anton Harrison getting his 5th-year option picked up. So we're going to talk about that today. And also today, Tuesday, top five non-first round draft picks by the Jags. So anybody drafted rounds 2 through 7. There are a handful that are obvious, right? But we'll go through. I got like a 20. I got my top 20 list.
Yeah, I was going to say you could probably make a once you get past the top heavy. There's a lot of similarities there. It's hard to choose between certain guys.
Coughlin hit a lot of guys, especially in the first round. There are a couple drafts, so boy.
Yeah,
you do not want to go back and reminisce about those ones, TC.
Yeah. He used to. One thing he did is he always avoided the absolute disaster draft, like have a draft where you end up 2 years later with no one.
Well, he had one where he got one guy. Who did he get? He got Fernando. Very good player.
Okay.
Everybody else in that draft.
Yeah, no good.
I mean, Jorge Cordova never played. DeMoran Cullen never played. Like two of your guys never played in the NFL. Yeah. That's not good. But hey, overall, pretty good stuff.
Well, have a great show.
Well, thank you.
Mike and Tony getting ready for Jaguars today here on a Tuesday. Jeff, our work is done.
It is. It's been a Catlin Truck Accessories Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow.
Let's swerve it on out of here.
Swerve, 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 swerve.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, the NBA is on 1010XL.
With 8 games left to go in their season, Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic look to rally in the Valley against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
Tonight at 7 on 1010 AM.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top-quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But